What happened last time?
We had a good old time.
Yeah?
We went to the temple, and outside the temple there were some bird people. No, not people. There were birds that were eating burned bodies, and then we fought them. And then we went into the temple, and the temple was probably a temple to Bane, or people who liked Bane took it over at some point and left their stuff there. There was a mimic that almost killed us, and I fell down a hole. That's what it says here. Then I also wrote that Vite rummages around among child skeletons and a sad smiley. So that apparently happened too as we were walking around.
down the hallway past the traps, and you told him, "Don't you disturb the bodies."
Please don't disturb the bodies. Both actually of self-preservation, and also because of holy stuff. And then there was a goblin left there apparently, and he was called Devin or Devon. I don't know, but he was called that. And we were fighting, and we were like almost dying, everyone, when we were fighting the hobgoblin and the goblins.
Darius blew up Zeldor's face.
Oh yes, that was a bad one.
Darius also encountered Cthulhu when we was like partway through the.
I didn't make those. Yeah, but Helen doesn't know that.
Really only Darius.
Yeah, no, I was
going to say now.
Zelda didn't know because I was up at top. Although my favourite moment was Kian go, "It's fucking alive!" As like
it was.
It
was alive.
That was pretty good.
We found lots of stuff that we apparently put in a bag of holding that we have, and I also wrote 23 marks in a book. I can't remember what that's about. And then I wrote, "We let the goblin go, yay!" End session.
Also, I don't quite know all what's supposed to be in my bag right now.
Oh, I have it written down.
Okay.
So, do you want to know it, or do you want to?
We had a bunch of gold and stuff and plat, didn't we? From
Well, I have a shit ton of copper and a good chunk of silver and gold, but I don't think I put really anything else in there.
I wrote down the stuff we got from the mimic.
So you got 9 gems worth 10 gold each.
Oh, I do have those? Okay.
And 1 black-blue potion, apparently. And the money you got from this was 70 gold, 800 silver pieces, and 2,220 copper.
Sorry, how much was the copper? 2,000...
2,220.
Yeah, I got that in there.
We also found like some herbs. I think it was growing. It was called balm.
It was herbs on the grave, wasn't it?
In here.
Yeah, and it's for love, longevity, and potions. Do also
keep in mind that they are not, if I remember correctly, they're not native to this cavern or something like that. If I remember that being something. I have it in my notes.
Missing that detail. Thank you.
Yeah. I personally was assuming it was something related to the tentacles grown in here as well. Like might have been a side effect or something. Let's see.
That was all my notes at least.
Also, if you want to add it to the notes, Darius has a scroll or a map leading from the temple to a nearby cave that says treasure spelled all fucked up. It was the hobgoblins, so he has that as well. Though I don't think any of you know about that. There you go. Yep.
That's it.
Yep, sounds about right.
And in a slightly different piece of news and historical remembrance, Vite is down to 4 sausages.
Oh dear.
Using the tactical genius of throwing them out to bait out the goblins.
Sounds like you're eating one now as well.
Pringles.
Okay.
Almost the same.
If this is what your sausages sound like, you've overcooked them.
Chad as hell.
Alright, so You guys are resting. You're sleeping soundly. Darius.
Did
No, not to level 3.
you level up?
You leveled up to level 2 again.
Oh, yay, level 2 again. Woo!
Does that mean we get to do the hit dice again and get more HP though?
No, but if you roll lower than what you rolled before, you
Get
gotta
to
take
replace
that.
your old one.
Yeah, only if it's below though.
It's okay, I rolled exactly the same.
Okay. So, Darius, you're sleeping, and you can't get that image of that little eye out. And the more you think about it, and the more you dream about it, the more the more it starts to fade, and it's getting annoying because you're trying to picture what it looked like. And as you wake up, and you sort of push up against the wall that you're against, and get out of your little bedroll, you keep drawing a circle with your fingers. Every now and then you get this little itch to do it again, and draw the circle with your fingers. And after 4 or 5 times, you sort of become numb to it, and don't really realise you're doing it, but you sure are doing it.
Okay.
The rest of you wake up, yeah? Everything seems alright?
Does out of curiosity, does Darius know why he's doing the circle?
The more
Or
you
is
do
just
it,
like-
it starts to fade. The fact that you're doing it isn't a thing anymore. Maybe you're not doing it. Maybe you're just like a tick. You keep doing it, and it's in the back of your
But
mind now.
just doesn't even know what it's related to at this point.
No, just seems like a
Okay.
little nervous tick.
Okay. Oh, we wake up all nice and fresh.
Yes, and you wake up all fresh. Your hit points all fixed and all that.
Not dead.
Yeah, we're not dead.
Are we going back, or are we're done here, right?
Oh, there's a bit of treasure we could go find.
It was.
Darius pulls out the scroll from his satchel. Well, I found this at the table from after the fight. He just unrolls it and shows, and says that there's a cave not too far from here. We could investigate. It does say treasure in the worst spelling that I've seen yet.
I probably wouldn't count me as an expert, maybe, but that looks like a trap to me.
It might be.
Also, it depends what goblins really count as treasure. They might actually think Vite sausages as treasures.
Good point. But on the other side of that, fight, there might be more sausages there.
I'm sold. Let's go.
There we go.
I don't know about you, but if there's something interesting to find, I reckon we find it.
I don't see why not.
I don't see the harm in it.
Is that what you guys would like to do then?
Would we be exiting the cave to get to this place?
You certainly would.
As we're exiting, that one hobgoblin that had the shield with him, I would like to pick that up.
Yeah, okay.
Do you have a one-handed weapon to wield with that?
I
just
currently
double
do
check
not.
someone had a shield.
Although I feel like I might be needing it in the future.
If you really need one, I have a dagger you can borrow.
Well, my dex isn't that bad, so like I could use it, but I think I'll keep to the two-handed. It'll be something to invest in the future.
You can use strength with a dagger.
I thought it was only finesse weapons only had to use dex.
No, you can choose to use dex or strength with finesse.
Oh.
You can try to chop them really hard.
Dig into them really, really hard.
Yes, yeah.
Stab them well or stab them hard. Take your pick.
Just imagine like Zelda like stroking his beard a little bit, going, I like both options very well.
He's like really considering it.
Okay, so you guys start to exit the cavern area. Nothing has changed. There are still dead bodies laying astrew. And however, as you come up out of the temple, there are two individuals walking towards you. It looks like a female and a male, and as they get closer, it seems to be Strong and Amity.
Right, we had NPCs with us.
Yes, Strong. His name is Strong Jaw, was it?
No, his actual name is
I forget then. 'Cause I have it.
Strundrog Cree. But
I'll go with
strong
Strong,
for
that's
short.
fine.
Yep.
Yep.
And he's the male dragonborn, and
Yeah.
Amity is the female half elf.
Yep.
She is.
And
Yep.
he's a blue dragon.
He is.
Thank
Well
you.
remembered. Because I didn't earlier, and had to look through our chat log to find out what color he was, so I could make a token for him. Anyway,
Ooh.
did he come up to you? He goes,
He goes, what?
"Hey, he nods to you. He goes, you left us behind. What was that about?"
Did we leave them behind?
He kinda did.
No shit. I mean, if you don't keep up, then I guess you get left behind.
Well, we were asleep. I'm sure you woke up your friends. Did you not?
No?
Oh, okay. Well,
Early bird gets the worm.
Well, I just kind of showed up downstairs and made a decision.
oh,
If you
well,
weren't there, you weren't there.
we're here now. Yeah, like we were totally surprised that you were gone.
Oh my god, it's a valley girl. Kill the valley girl.
Oh,
Oh god.
oh, my
Yeah.
soul took 5 hit points just then.
And you get onto the main map, and you guys want to travel to the cave. As you exit outside, or as you are outside, it is still very, very late. About 12 o'clock in the afternoon / night. No, it's almost midnight essentially. 11 p.m. to be precise.
That is unfortunate.
Darius just walks out stretching, his finger doing a little circle in the air a couple times and then stopping. Okay. He unravels the scroll again. Looks for a heading.
Yeah, it's about an hour and a half's journey east. Which is actually towards Drynna.
Okay. So
Essentially,
almost like an in-between.
yeah. So, yeah, slap bang in the middle, really.
Alright. Well, it looks like we need to head back in the way of Drynna. Not too far from here. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go.
And we head off.
Okay.
We're off to get me treasure.
Well, to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Alright, there was actually a wizard also.
True.
There's
That is
also
true.
something you
We'll
need to
find out
look
wizard
for.
there.
Okay. So it is an hour and a half away.
That equates to about 20 random encounter rolls.
No, but I will have a perception check off all of you if you are looking.
Nope,
Darius isn't
not
looking.
looking.
Around, he's just looking on,
20.
trying to get there. Because he's got the scroll in his hand.
I want to be trying to get Strong off to one side.
Okay, yeah, sure. He comes and have a word with you. However, his mistress lady friend is only about earshot behind him.
But then in a quiet tone, so as to avoid
Okay.
earshot. Ooh, you and the you how does that even work?
What?
I'm sorry. I'll
What do you mean?
yeah. My mind's wandering. Thinking about sausages. There's got to be sausages where we're going.
Right. Do you hear that, Amity? He's interested in our private time. Perhaps we could invite him to one.
Oh, I'm good. I'm actually taken. I'm alright. I without wanting to tread on delicate things, I'm not much for you big folk.
Oh, I don't do the penetrating.
I'm good, honestly, and I walk away. At this point, I speed up slightly.
Yeah, just power walk away.
What the fuck?
Hey.
Yes.
Mental notes.
Even
Yes.
better.
Power dynamic.
You know what? I am putting that in the notes.
Me too.
I don't think I
Strong
want
enjoys
to.
to be pegged. Got it.
He did come back with a bruise on one of his eyes, and it wasn't from the fight.
So
Right.
Darius,
Oh, right. How's it going?
I'm not sure that's the way we think it is, you know.
What do you mean?
Well, I figured the dragon was, you know, all manly, and the little elf was all, you know, girly. I was
Oh,
wrong.
I see what you mean. Oh, really?
I was wrong. That's the other way round.
Oh. Interesting.
I'm confused.
You know, I am too a little bit, so don't feel bad. But it's okay. You learn
Ian.
something new every day.
They invited me. They want me to join in.
And what did you say?
No.
Oh. Probably for the best.
I mean, I could put a word in for you if you want.
Well, no.
No.
No, I'm quite fine.
Aye. Probably for the best.
For the best, yes.
Aye. What kind of sausages they got, do you think?
He just furrows a brow and just shakes his head. I have no idea.
As for those that rolled a perception check,
Yes, please.
you are certain you are not being followed or watched, but you do see a small little crest, just sort of natural hills. However, one of them seems to have some sort of water damage, maybe that sort of burrows into the hillside. It doesn't go down, it doesn't descend at all. It just goes straight into it. And then a dry lake that comes out of it. So perhaps once this was a water source that has fallen into misuse, or either way, it's dried up now, and there is certainly an entranceway into a hillside here.
I guess I would kind of put my hand up and say, "Go, Darius. Is this where your map was pointing at all?"
Darius turns around, looks at to where Tal'Dor's indicating. Is there any like distinguishable features on this scroll that would kind of give us like an idea about where we're looking for?
You've travelled about an hour and a half. By predictions, either this is a very convenient run out well or water source, or this is the location you're looking for.
Well, we could take a look, Sildor. I can't say whether it is or isn't at this point, but let's take a look. It's either very convenient or, you know, this might actually be what we're looking for.
It might be a good chance to have a look. Personally, if we find some extra little things after this journey, that won't be too bad whatsoever.
Yes, it shouldn't hurt.
Does it say if the treasure is buried at all? Or?
It doesn't. It just gives me a rough picture to go off of.
I would like to say that I'm already walking up there.
Yeah, I'd say we'd be.
We're talking again.
Yeah, well,
Stealthily, please.
Okay.
Listen, 8. Coming
I
around.
would actually like to sneak into there as well, as we've been attacked by goblins and all kinds of manners of creatures.
Yeah. Okay.
We have a 5 in stealth.
6.
You have a 4 in stealth. You wouldn't know by the rolls.
No, because I have disadvantage because of my armor, sadly.
Yeah, you guys stealth on up, unheard. And you are now at this mouth of this entrance to this cave of sorts.
Make sure to look for traps.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I look for traps?
Because
Yeah.
I
the whole
definitely
place
would have
is
forgot.
the whole place is probably a trap.
Okay, roll me an investigation check then.
Hey,
2.
17.
It is not trapped. However, Kin, you can see a bit more into the cave itself. The floor is sort of covered in a liquid. Very. Well, it doesn't seem too high off. So when it goes in, it doesn't seem to come off too high. It just seems to just a small layer, so you cannot see through it.
Can I reach down and touch some of it?
Sure. Do you have
Give it like
gloves?
I do.
Okay, yeah, you pick it up, and it sort of just slides off your gloves. It's a kind of sludge.
Can I give it like a sniff to try to figure out what it is?
Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, you'd be, alchemist. Yeah, this is an acidic kind of. It's got a sort of acidic sort of smell to it. Quite pungent.
There's some kind of acidic ooze on the ground. It might burn you.
I think we have shoes. Should it be good or will it hurt?
Can
my
I test to
my
see
equipment?
if it'll eat through anything?
Sure, you step into it.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'll look back and give a shrug.
I follow.
I'd explain
Okay.
why I was drained a bit, so they can't clear up the sludge.
As we go in, Darius wants to make a note of the sludge.
Okay.
Just write it in his book.
So, can I have a marching order then?
Darius in the back.
Darius in the
That's all
back. Okay.
I will be next to Darius in the back. I'll be like Vanguard.
Okay. Keen.
Guess I'm second.
Okay, so like that. And invite. Okay. Yeah, sure. Auric is behind Keen. And Strong and Amity having a little conversation between themselves. Sure, proceed as you like.
Dun 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 dun.
Throughout what we can see so far, is this still all covered in sludge?
Yeah, it's all covered in this sort of gleaming sludge.
Can I keep an eye out for any deformities in it?
Yeah, sure. Roll me a perception check.
I guess
Perception.
Darius would be examining it as well if he's writing about it in the book.
Okay, yeah, roll me a perception check as well.
I'll just be looking to see if there's any like indication of anything else that's passed through here recently.
Sure.
Your
Roll
10.
me survival or investigation.
Can I use my
3.
knowledge of mines and the such to look for hidden panels and or secret entrances
Sure.
kind of stuff?
Roll me, yeah, I guess, perception or investigation.
With advantage, right?
With advantage, yeah, are you sure you're looking at the walls?
Awesome.
There is
We-
nothing wrong with this place, guys. This place
We
is
see
so safe.
Nothing.
He's too scarred from that conversation he had with the dragon.
And I'm still looking out for traps as we go along.
Alright. Okay, as you step forth, fight, the floor starts to get a bit deeper a little, and it's starting to just tickle at your ankles, the acidity. But you're right for now. However, for mechanic purposes, can you all roll me initiative?
Oh, good.
Okay. Oh, I need to keep forgetting that. I need to click the token.
You do.
Alright, is everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our friends, yes. Okay, so go through the initiative order. And just what you want to do. You got basic movement.
Considering like what I noticed that like it's like foot just like went in pretty deep then with
I mean, it's like an unaccepted step. You watched him like, sink down. His foot just all of a sudden giving way a little bit to the sludge below. Originally, it was coming up to like where the sole would end, the sort of the bottom of the shoe. However, now it's coming up to just about his ankles. It's not pouring in, but it's quite much higher now.
I would actually go next to him and try and like pull him out a little bit. Like, whoa, careful, friend. You're gonna need some way to actually get through this.
Darius wants to actually reach down without a glove, and he wants to touch the ooze.
What, below in the thickness or the one that you're in now?
Just the shallow part that he's in.
Okay, we'll get to that. Amity is just gonna do a thing. Kin, do you have anything particularly you want to do?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Vite.
Yeah, I'm going to pick my beard up and tuck it into my belt so it's not dragging by my feet anymore.
Alright. Strongs with Amity, they're just going to move up and just have a little look. Darius, you scoop your hand down, bare hand, it starts to sizzle and burn. You sort of instinctively swash it away from your hand.
Yeah. Just want to look to the rest of the group. It is quite acidic, like Keen said. Please be careful. Moving forward.
Elam?
If I look around in this like room or whatever, can I see if there's like, is there any edges that seems to be, because it's getting deeper, right?
It has gotten deeper from where you're there's a little bit of a slope where you are, and you're looking for if it goes deeper.
Yeah, so can I like go, if I go around like along the edge, does it look like it will be in the same kind of depth as I am in now, or?
You sort of make your way around the edge. Yeah, it's still the same depth.
Okay.
Is this a wall here?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, guys, there's stuff here. I stop here.
Okay, Zelda.
I would
sorry.
actually...
At this point, the below you healing starts to bubble, and it starts to fill into your sort of space between your boots and your leg, and you take a single point of acid damage.
Oh man.
Yep. Zelda.
The worst is that like that's a fifth of my
this-
health.
I was gonna say, at this level, we can't joke about 1 point of
Yeah.
damage.
No.
No, I would actually, seeing that she said she found something, I would be climbing on the walls with my kitty cat claws to try and go to where healing is, which I believe is... I can just get up to here.
Yeah. Okay,
20
so you
feet.
climbing along the walls, is this liquid is on the walls as well, but
It's on the walls as well. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
As with that, then I go, Healing, are you okay?
Yeah,
Stuff over here.
of course.
Okay, and in that case, then I'm gonna hold my crossbow out in case of something comes and approaches us. So I'm just gonna hold my action with a crossbow. Could be me.
Okay. Amity's gonna walk over, look in. Okay. Kin.
So strong. You're quite a big fellow. Do you think I could Right on your shoulders.
Amity turns around and goes, I don't think so.
Ooh.
I'm only fucking 3 feet tall. Fucking hell. Alright. I will attempt to walk through the sludge that is getting deeper.
Okay, yes. Sure. Go ahead.
Get denied. The jealousy.
There's 25.
Okay.
No, Captain, you could have just asked.
Right.
I would have took you on my back.
You know, you were already off.
This is nasty. Would I be able to dash?
Yeah.
Is that bit there a wall?
It is.
That's
I
as
see
far as
what
I
you're
can
going
get.
for.
Okay, yes.
I can see something down here.
Yeah, you can see what looks to be a sword and a ring. However, the sword is currently floating, and the ring is also, however, looks to be floating on the actual ooze itself, whereas the sword actually appears to be floating midair. It actually looks a bit magical in nature as well.
Oh no.
It's
mean that.
pretty freaky.
Strong is going to come forth and pick Amity up and carry her in.
Oh, I would also, when I ended my turn, I'd be reaching my arms up for Zelda to grab
Okay.
me.
Yep.
Help me!
So that's Strong Darius.
Darius heard about something interesting, so he's just gonna make his way over. If it would work for me. Alright.
Okay.
What did we find? He's just looking around.
Okay.
Some sword.
Ulrich comes in past you, and at this healing, anything you want to do?
Well, what are we looking at?
You are looking at, there's a large chest surrounded by 8 smaller chests, if I can count. Yep.
Hmm.
Kill them!
Kill
Kill them all!
I still want to say that I think this is a trap. I want to make that very clear. And
Darius, can you make me a con save?
Shit.
No, sorry, not Darius. Zeldor.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, me make a con save. Okay.
Much better person to make that save.
So,
Not really, no.
Oh.
so yeah, whereas everyone else has got protection on their feet, you're digging your hands deep through this ooze to hold onto the wall, and that starts to burn, and you fall down into the ooze. However, you get yourself up quick enough. However, you take an additional or a point of acid damage.
Okay.
And
Does he splash crayon?
he does not know.
Oh well.
And then at initiative 0, everybody in the ooze, deep ooze, takes 1 point of acid, so that's everyone except for Amity.
Oh, that fucking sucked.
Zelda.
It's like, what would I have to do to pick up Kian?
You can put him on your shoulders. Just means if you were to get into a fight, you'd be at a disadvantage if he was on your shoulders. Yeah.
Okay, if anything happens, I'll like fastball special him at someone. So.
Okay.
No, that's bad. I'm a ranged fighter.
Looking at these chests, I kind of go to Kian and it's like, Kian, Captain, we just deal with some chests. I'm not too sure if I want to deal with this again.
Go on, give him a poke.
Oh, you fucking say that on top of my chest. As he walks up, and he is going to slightly tap that chest right next to him with his greatsword.
You tap it, sure. Amity it's alright, put me down. Lays her into it gently.
Oh, could I not open it at all?
You want to open it?
I wanted to open it just to see if it didn't go and attack me.
Okay, yeah, sure. You open it up and it's empty inside.
Okay, and yeah, I think that's all my movement, so... I'm not going to use my fucking trait for this.
Keen.
Is there some form of check to help me figure this out? For I am dumb, but Kian is not.
Figure what out?
Oh, sorry, say that again?
Figure what out?
Oh, like why all these chests are surrounding this one big chest, if there's like magic or anything.
Okay.
I mean, I could ritual cast detect magic, but we're kind of in initiative order, so it'd take forever.
Yeah, it would.
Sure. Hail Mary Arcana check.
Okay.
There's definitely a
Okay.
distinct magical presence within this cave.
What's the center chest look like?
It just looks like a bigger chest. I've just changed the image just so it's more distinct.
Can I try... It's dumb. Can I try to hop from Zeldor on top of the middle chest?
Yeah, sure. Good idea. Yeah.
Oh no.
Make me a dex save.
Okay. I am okay at these.
Hey.
Okay, wonderful. So, as you jump off of Zelda onto it, it starts to open itself.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
Yep, and from within is certainly, you guessed it, a mimic.
Damn it!
God,
Damn.
I
I
fucking
knew
hate
it.
mimics.
Darius, you feel a horrible feeling in your pocket, and as you put your hand in to feel it, something bites your hand. Wait, it's going to attempt to bite your hand. Okay, never mind. You put your hand in, you feel this sharp, serrated edge, and you pull your hand out. However, there's something in your pocket trying to eat you.
What?
Okay. Sure.
Okay, we'll roll initiative for that thing.
So am I just latched onto the top of this thing right now?
So no, that's what the dex save was for. Your foot did get stuck, but you managed to, with quick movements, pull yourself off of the creature and jump neatly.
Am I on top of one of these chests now?
Yes.
Cool. As long as I'm out of the acid, I'm okay.
However, these creatures...
Oh, amazing.
Why?
I can't see anything, so.
No, they're
Oh,
all
it-
mimics. All of them.
I imagine just me and you, kid, at the same time. They're fucking alive! They're all alive!
Not again!
Okay, so... I have to roll initiative for them. Okay. Right, so... we'll do it from the top. Where's this little one? Okay, yeah. So, the little chest that you opened, you then see it starts to morph a little bit. And it is going to attempt to attack you, Zeldor.
Okay.
So you see this tiny little fist come out of it. 18 to hit?
That will hit me.
Okay.
I hope these things have like 4 health.
Mhm.
Yeah, right.
Oh, good guess. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as it just punches you.
I fucking hate mimics!
And as it hits you, it then starts to... Oh no, never mind. These are different ones. You're fine. Okay, that's it. Zeldor.
Right, seeing that then, and a bunch of these mimics on there, I was like, quick! Let's fight them where the acid isn't! Back where we was! And I am pulling out that shield I just got. And I am gonna pull out my claws as well. And I'm gonna... That little fucker that... Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna take a fucking swing with him with a greatsword. Screw that.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and... the one that just hit me, I'm gonna try and cleave this little bastard down.
Go for it.
22.
Yeah, you deliver justice.
Is it dead?
I'm trying to make it die.
Oh.
Oh, good.
Okay, it doesn't work as a non-macro.
Okay, now if I try and move, will that one in front of me try and attack me?
One in front of you.
The one to like here.
It depends where you're moving.
I would assumingly try and get back.
Yes, you would be attacked by that creature.
You know what? Screw it. We're doing it already. I'm burning an action surge, and I'm gonna try and take that little fucker down.
Okay.
I don't like where I am.
14.
14 hits. Okay, for whatever reason that macro isn't working. 14 hits with 12 damage. It's dead. Yep.
And I will move up to here, and I will get into Tunnel Fighter. I say, we need to go! And that'll be my turn.
Okay, Amity's turn. She's going to pull out a bow and attempt to engage this big one. Okay, so there we are with a longbow. 25 for 10 points of damage. Not bad at all. Okay. Kin.
So if I disengage, I still have to fight my way through them, correct? As in, like, to actually go through their space?
You could go around, but it'd take a while.
If I go around this way, could get to here. That's not really helpful.
Otherwise, you are
Fuck
right.
it. I'm going to pull out my dagger. I'm going to stab this one directly in front of me.
Okay.
No fear. Please roll well.
Yeah, sure. So that one directly in front of you?
Yeah.
It is dead.
And then I'm going to bonus action cast Shield of Faith on myself. My AC is currently 17.
Oh, I see what's happening. That's interfering. Right. Let's try this now.
Would I be able to step up without taking an attack of opportunity from this one below me?
Yeah, you can set forth.
Okay. I just want to, like, get here.
Okay, 2 seconds. Right, so I've done something now where it just puts negative through initiative, so I know to skip them. Alright, so this one. Elin, its tiny little fist comes towards you and completely fucking misses. It goes around and hits itself on the head and dies. Okay, Vite. You just hear, "You're alive!" Cling, tang, tang.
I found a sword! I'll come over to, like, the sword. Can I grab the sword? Yoink. Am I making sound? Can people hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, phew.
It's probably. Oh, it's exactly what it was.
Oh. But why would you do that?
Oh, I knew it! Yes! Yeah.
Is it a mimic sword?
No, it's a cube.
Oh no.
It's a cube.
I'm so happy. I love this cave.
Oh, I see it. I barely see it at the where I'm at.
Oh, crap!
We hear that from the other side. It's like, oh shit.
So yes, you grab the weapon and you pull your hand out and you have the sword in your hand, but you also suffer 4 points of acid damage as it starts to burn up your hand. I need to roll initiative for this now.
That's okay. He can just like stand there and gibber a little bit.
Oh,
know
that's
what
a
we need?
good old initiative.
We need my Zvart, because he's an ooze boy.
Okay, so we've done that. We got to
Wrong, I think, wasn't it?
You must have got to Vite's turn. Oh,
His-
Vite, you got
his
a 14,
actual
was it?
initiative is negative.
Yeah.
Okay, so re-roll that initiative then.
I haven't had a turn.
Have I gone past you yet? No, you're close to the bottom, aren't you? Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Vite, so yes, I will say retrieving that weapon was an action.
Okie dokie.
What would you like to do now?
I'm just going to bonus action rage.
Okay. Strong is going to not do much really. Actually, no, he's going to pull out a dart. He'll come up here and he's going to pull out a dart and throw it at the main mimic. And hits.
Oh, did he just put Amity down in the acid?
She asked him to put him down earlier so that he could so she could shoot with her bow.
Oh, okay.
It was
if he just dumped her in the acid and walked away, he's going to get his ass kicked.
Yeah, no, it was mutual apparently. It seems he doesn't do anything about her say. This one is going to attempt to. Actually, this one's going to come over here to you, Helen. Natural 20.
Is,
Oh, sweet.
Nice. Yeah, he's on form again, guys.
I just noticed what Amity's token is,
Yeah.
and it makes it kind of more
Yep.
funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 7 points of 8 points of acid damage to you.
What?
Yes, natural 20.
Jesus.
Yeah, at least it
Wait,
wasn't.
how
Fuck
much?
At least it wasn't the main mimic.
Can you do us a favour, Purry?
Yeah.
Throw that dice away.
To be fair, I have been using these dice for the last 3 sessions. Okay, I'll switch these over.
Thank
He
you.
gets a nat 20 with that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
Cool.
it just like refreshes. Oh,
All
I
his
rolled that
dice
one
are
out.
weighted.
Refresh.
He's been
Yeah.
scamming us the whole time.
this entire time. This main one's gonna
That's why
swing.
we have so many deaths.
This main one's gonna swing for you, Keen, and that is a 3 plus.
That'll miss.
Hang on, it might have a huge bonus. That's 8
Is it
to
plus
hit.
14?
No, okay, it misses. Does it have 2 attacks? We're about to find out. It does not have 2 attacks.
Good.
Okay, Darius.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That thing tried to bite him in his pocket.
Yep.
There you go. So he's just gonna look down. Oh, what the hell? He's gonna try and reach in real quick to grab whatever it is and try and get it out of his pocket.
Sure. Okay, roll me a contested athletics will do.
Okay. Yeah!
Wow.
Wow, I didn't think it could possibly be lower than his, but okay. You cut it's so pathetic at getting this out, you cut your hand on its sharp teeth and take a whole piercing damage.
Nice.
And it is still in your pocket.
Get it out! Get it out! Get it out! Get it out! That's the he's gonna he's just gonna move actually down a bit, like spinning in a circle trying to get it out of his pocket,
Okay,
like 15 feet.
sure. You technically would have had disadvantage on that roll as you went to get it, your arms start to sort of spasm up and shake a little for some reason.
Trust me, I can't roll any lower than that.
Try, damn it! No, okay.
Another 0.
Let's have this creature.
Yeah. You know what? I'm actually interested. Hold on. I have to do it now.
Okay.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
See?
Okay. Vite, Strong, Darius. These aren't actually mimic maps, they're actually young mimics. But Roll 20 is terrible. Okay, so this one's going to come over to you, healing. And hopefully not nat 20 you. That's a 7 plus 4 is 11.
Thank fucking God.
Okay. Now, Keen, this one's going to attempt to hit you. That's a 3 plus 4, that's 7.
That'll miss.
Okay.
I like this dice. You can keep it.
Okay. Ulrich's going to sludge on through and he's going to attempt a short bow. Actually, we'll just do it on his sheet. I'm going to do... Yeah, here we go. Short bow it. 10 misses. So he tries to help you out, Keen, but it narrowly misses your face. Healing.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with a healing word
Okay.
on myself because I'm no bueno.
Noveno.
7. Cool. And then I am going first. Wait, plus 7. Oh, sweet. I take one step back, but not so they get an attack. And then I want to stab the southernmost one.
Yep, that's fine. 24 will hit.
So, no, 9.
It's dead.
Oh, good.
Okay.
They're very fragile.
Mm-hmm.
This one's going to come up to you, Keen, and it's going to attempt to hurt you for a 9. Okay. Right. This thing doesn't seem too happy that you've taken its innards.
No.
And it's going to attempt to...
Eat me.
Yeah, why not? It wants to. Dexterity saving throw, please.
I have advantage, don't I, because of danger sense?
Is that level 2, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Nice.
So, yep, it moves up into your space, but you give it a mean growl, and it's steps back. This one. Okay, so from within your pocket, Darius, it starts to eat through your jacket, and you can hear the sound of a couple of copper fall into the ground, into the water, and it gets a good fucking grip on your ribs. Tell you that for free.
Oh god.
Okay, that's this one does a bit more damage.
Yeah.
It bites through, and you can feel it start to move up your shirt, and as you look down to see it, it just latches onto your face. So you are going to take 3 points plus 2, 5 points of bludgeoning damage, or piercing, whatever. And it is hits to the creature, enveloped in the creature's face and covering its eyes and ears and airways. You are blind, deafened, and are suffocating.
Awesome.
He's gonna die.
Zeldor.
Okay, I would like to use my feline agility to give myself 60 movement, and I'm gonna run up all the way up to here, and this one blocking this way, I'm going to take a swing at.
All right.
Try and...
Yeah.
21.
Sure, it's dead.
And a little more move. I say I'll just be here and tunnel fighter.
Sure, okay. Amity is going to attempt to take out the main one again. Oh, sorry, keep forgetting. NPCs have a sheet. Here we go. Longbow. 4. Ooh, okay, that misses. Keen.
I'm going to dagger this little boy in front of me.
Okay.
I don't know why I keep finding myself in knife fights.
7 is not going to hit.
Shit. I'm just gonna move a little bit closer towards Zeldor.
Okay.
Keep it
Vite.
Yeah, I'm gonna recklessly longsword him.
Alright.
With the new one?
No, with my one.
Okay. Is that two-handed, is it?
No, because I'm sword shield.
Okay. Yep, that'll hit. 7 points of damage. Okay.
It's a really big jelly, and it's square. Great big square jelly.
You're hearing that from the other side, like, what the fuck is he facing?
And that's me done.
Alright. Strong is going to move 20 feet here and is going to attempt to quarterstaff it.
Oh shit, is he a monk?
Which hits, and then he's going to backhand it.
Oh,
He is a monk.
He is a monk.
Ooh.
Was not expecting that.
That's 13 points of damage. Get on. Go strong.
Ooh.
And he's going to try and make it stunned, which it succeeds.
Cool.
Damn.
It's
then going to turn around, not liking that damage, and attempt to natural one him. Yeah, it lashes at him, but misses.
I love that D20. Keep it
Yeah,
forever.
it's my sci-fi one, so like it's not matching the theme, so that's why it's rolling poorly.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Okay, this one's going to attempt to attack you, healing.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking whatever. Natural 3, Darius.
Well, Darius can't really cast anything because he's got a thing on his face.
Yep, blind as well. Oh.
Yep, and suffocating. Fucking. Of all the things. I mean, he can't do anything. He's just gonna try and. He's spinning, walking in circles, trying to pull this thing off his face. He's gonna move here, then here, and back here. Yeah.
Okay.
Can he attempt to try and pull it off his face?
Yes, make me an athletics check.
Disadvantage or normal?
Yeah, this is a disadvantage. As you reach up, your hands are like twitching. You really want to make that circle. 13 versus, I think it makes its own. Let me just double check. Yep, this is the right one. Ooh, just and you pull it off, and it's now in your hand, thrashing desperately at your face again. That's that's your action, yeah.
Yeah. He wants to like. Well, that was his action. He can't throw it away from him. Yeah. So he's just stuck there holding it in his hands,
Okay.
gasping for air.
This one is going to attempt to attack you, Keen. 12.
I like this.
Ulrich, I'm going to start rolling for the NPCs in a minute. Go back to the old system. Right, Ulrich is going to short bow it. 15, the main mimic takes 7 points of damage. Heal him.
So I want to stab this one in front of me.
Yeah, go for it.
11.
Will miss, unfortunately.
That's it.
Oh, I totally forgot. At the initiative 0, you guys all take 1 point of acid, so that's been 2 turns.
So it's
pretty sure.
acid.
So 2 points of acid, please. Okay.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Gelatinous cube is going to attempt to beat you up, Vite. It's going to attempt to hit you back now.
Okay. It has advantage.
It Roar doesn't need it. It doesn't need it.
Okay.
Nat
No.
20.
He's dead.
This is bad.
Rest in peace, Sausage Prince.
That sounds so wrong.
Let's have a look. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Go on.
Right, that's 12, 11, 11, 13, 16, 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
What?
Sorry, acid.
Jesus.
Acid as it just boof.
My fucking.
Oh.
And just-
But that's halved, right? Oh,
Not.
No.
Not level
Nope.
3 yet?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that he just leaves a huge gap in the side of your tunic. It just sizzles away and the skin's scarred.
17.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep.
Jeez. That's obscene. That is.
That's an unhealthy
the
amount of
definition
damage.
of sliver of health.
Yeah, really.
Right, Darius, this thing is grappled. I'm going to give it disadvantage because you're holding it at arm's length. So that's a natural 6 and then a natural 6. Oh, that's a 9 actually. So 6, yeah, it misses. I'm pretty sure. What is your AC? 10. It rolled a 6. Let me just check.
Oh god.
It has a +4.
God.
Sorry, man. That's a natural 6 on the damage, so that's 8 points of.
I am unconscious.
Jesus Christ.
No!
I had 7 health.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Why
8.
am I over here?
We
Oh,
need to get
man.
you out
Yes,
of
that's
the
a
acid
great
now.
fucking question.
Why am I over here?
Okay,
So Vite's on
There's-
one health
there's,
fighting
like-
a cube by himself. Darius is unconscious
Zeldor.
and acid.
In acid with a mimic in his hands, trying to eat his
Oh.
face.
So if I went to no, never mind. I can't move due to feline agility. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow and the one that is next to healing.
I'm pretty sure, isn't V-Line Agility, you can't use it again until you don't move a turn?
No, I can't move 0 at all at this turn because I used it last turn.
But no,
Are you sure?
No, what V-Line Agility is you can't use it again until you don't move on a turn.
Okay.
I'm almost certain. I'll double check that
Yeah,
2
I'm
seconds.
pretty
Yeah,
sure
no,
that's what it
I'm
is
pulling
as
it
well.
out right now. Yeah, you're right. I can't use it until I've moved 0. So, yeah, and
So
I'm
you
pretty
can
sure.
still move, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure if I went to take a shot at the one next to Kian, that would be at disadvantage because that's so close with a crossbow.
Unless you have crossbow expert.
No, I do not. So the one that is next to healing, I'm gonna shoot with my crossbow.
No, sorry, that thing, you could shoot the one next to it. Nothing's within melee range.
Oh, can we retrospect say that's the
Yeah.
the one there?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's dead.
Okay. Would we have heard Darius invite in serious trouble?
You make me a perception
Probably.
check. Because that is quite a distance. Although he's shouting.
Will I
Well,
do it
okay.
with a disadvantage? 'cause
Just
it's
make me
far away?
make me a perception check to see if you can hear the contents of his words. Because you can hear him going. "Roar, roar." You cannot hear him call about the big jelly, but you can certainly tell he's screaming in anguish. However, Darius went just. That's it. He's gone.
I'll
He did not get much time to shout.
with that then I'll go strong. Ulfric, Keelan, leave these ones to us. They sound like they need help. And bonus action, tunnel fighter with my claws. So that's me.
All right. Amity's gonna turn around and run over to Darius. She's gonna pull out her rapier. Attempt to hit it. 24 for 5 points of damage. Okay. Kian.
Can I step away from the main mimic without taking an attack, or am I too close?
You are within range because you jumped off of it. Yeah.
Okay, then I will still take the attack. And
Okay.
I'll just step back here.
Natural 12 plus.
If it's +5, it hits.
Yes, it is plus 5.
Then it'll hit, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you cannot move away from it. As it hits you, and you try to pull away, but you are currently grappled by it. And take 4, 6, 7 points of damage.
I'll make my con save for Shield of Faith.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. 7, you said?
Correct.
That's a bit scary. Fine, I'll take the disadvantage shot. Fuck it. Why is the damage so bad? Oh, I rolled a 2 anyway.
Okay. Right.
Cool. So, bonus action healing potion.
Okay.
Too bad. And then I'm just gonna do an note script, recklessly attack it.
Yep. Okay.
And much more I'm just gonna be incoherently now, yelling, big square jelly.
Alright. Everyone's starting to get the picture that there's a big jelly by Vite. Strong is gonna... Oh, wrong one. Strong is going to attack it with his quarterstaff. 22 hits. Then unarmed strike it. 11 misses. 4 points of bludgeoning damage. It's going to attempt to strike Strong. Miss. This one is going to attempt to attack you, Healin. 14.
Nope.
Alright. Darius. You know what to do.
Yep.
Oh no. Okay, good.
Ulrich's gonna come down and try and help you out. Oh no, he's got a roll for that actually. Darius. Ulrich, here it is. Here we go. Hey, he manages to stabilize you. Elin.
Sweet. Well,
Okay.
That would...
Okay.
couple turns, yeah.
Need to save people. I go up here and see this shit going on. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? How far? That's 20, but he is kind of far away, right?
Oh yeah.
What's that? 70?
70 feet.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, can't
Behind
help you
two
right
walls.
now. But I'll cast
Okay.
cast Healing Word on Darius.
Alright.
Sweet.
10.
Oh,
Nice.
thank God.
Oh, that's real good healing.
And then I'll Sacred Flame it.
The creature? Sure. It rolled a 16.
Oh, that sucks. But hey, healing.
Yes,
Also,
you,
technically,
thank
that
you.
that death save is a saving throw and would technically be at disadvantage.
Okay, so
But
you roll again.
But you're fine because you have health now. That is for the future.
Okay,
For whatever is afflicting you currently gave you disadvantage on that.
got it.
This creature... Oh, so that's healing. Okay, this creature is dead. Okay, against you, Vite. So a natural 5 and then a natural 1. So
Whew.
9 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, this map... let's see if it notices you get up. No, it doesn't. Okay. It's going to attempt to attack Amity. 13 plus 4 is 17. That beats her AC. 5 points of damage. She lets out a little ah, and you see Strong's head turn. Zeldor.
I'll be like, Strong, focus, and I'm gonna swing again with the great sword. Now that I can move. Please die. 11.
Ah, nice. It's not dead, but you get a good slice into it.
Yeah, Tunnel Flyer again.
Alright, and he's going to attempt to attack it with a roll rather than a 12. Oh, fuck me. Please hit. No, okay. Kin.
I'm just gonna try to stab it, I guess.
Alright.
Stabby, stabby, stab.
You only just managed to sink your weapon into it.
Yay, 4 damage.
And then it's Strong's turn, who's going to attempt to attack it once. 13 hits, and he finishes it.
Yay!
Yes!
And he looks to you, Zeldor. You don't tell me what to do. And turns around. That's a storm off.
Sassy bitch!
He's quite fucking full of himself for a
Get the
submissive.
middle finger with my claw if he's doing that.
And then he... Yeah, why not? No, you can't bonus. Okay, so that's fine. Mimic's dead. Mimic's dead, thank you. And this one's going to slither on down to you, Zeldor.
I will take a hit then with it.
Yeah, go for it.
I will make this thing 7.
Nope.
Nah, that misses.
Yeah, it also rolls a 7 and misses you back.
Oh. I saw its mom just die in front of it,
Yep.
so it's a bit in shock.
Darius, you are prone.
Yeah.
Did you skip me?
I did.
Yes, you did.
Certainly did, Vite.
Okay, so I'm just going to recklessly attack it.
Alright. Yep. 8 points of damage. Yeah, you're getting there. Darius.
Okay, did half movement get up? Can he see the little shit on him?
Yeah, you're still holding it.
No, okay. Fantastic. Then, at his fingertips, he wants to cast Firebolt. Like, as he's holding
Okay.
it, like, his hand, just charge it.
Sure, you have disadvantage, however, due to the weird tick and tremors that you have.
That's fine.
And-
God! That was a crit! It was a crit! That was a nat 20!
Alright.
I needed that!
Ulrich is an attempt to hit it. A miss. Oh no, he's not rolling. I need to get used to rolling the sheet. Here we go. Spirit. Ooh.
Oh no.
And then he
A much,
stabs me in the face.
yeah, a much cooler DM would have that come through your hand.
Yeah.
The
Healing.
one that's spazzing out. You're like,
So I go up here and I attack it.
Alright.
Don't chop my hands off!
Yes.
Oh, thank Jesus.
So 8.
Oof. Yep.
That's it.
Alright. Alright, sorry. Against you, Vite. Natural 2 and a natural 12. 12. That's a plus 4. 16?
Nope.
Oof.
Rather close, but nope.
Okay, now that seeing you're up, Darius is going to attempt to constrict you again. For a natural 8. That's 12 to hit.
That is.
Okay.
You're going down again.
That's 3 that's 3 points of damage. And it then constricts your face again.
Oh god.
And then we all take.
You all take 1 point of acid, yeah?
Yeah.
Zeldor.
Okay, I'm just taking off the that damage. Right. I'm gonna be like, that's sassy fucking Dragonborn, as I pick up my sword from the side and I try and cleave this thing thoroughly, trying to finish off this fucking mimic. 18.
Yeah? It's dead.
Okay, can I use my bonus action to pick up Kian and put him on my back?
How willing are you, Keen?
How what?
Willing.
Very willing.
Okay, yeah,
Please
sure.
carry me.
Right, Captain, hold on, and I'm gonna use feline agility, and I'm gonna move her 60. Would I be encumbered with that, or would that slow me down?
You would definitely be encumbered with Keen on it. I'll say you can go 45
How
feet.
dare you.
45. Okay, so I can just get up to here. I go on there, and I'm trying to like hold it steady. It's like, take the shot, Captain. And I'm gonna end the turn there.
Okay,
Oh, my
Amity
ears are gonna bleed with that gunshot.
does not roll. She gets the character sheet roll, which is an 11. Keen.
Yeah, I guess I'll shoot the little boy,
Alright.
because that's what I can see. If my roll 20 will be willing. My disadvantage, I forgot to ask before I shot.
No.
Okay, cool. There we go.
So you blast this thing. One of the sort of pseudopods that are holding onto the face, you blast off, just missing Darius's face.
Do I have to roll anything because he shot right into my eardrums?
He's a good 3 foot above you.
Okay.
He's
Just a ringing in my ear.
Yeah, it's allowed, but
It's not quite gunshot loud, but it is.
Okay.
Vite.
I'm just going to keep on swinging, and it's incoherent to the point of... Cube!
Alright. $13 will hit. There we go, that's some nice damage. Strong.
Yay!
It's gonna attempt to whack it off your face, Darius. Hey, I didn't roll.
Dead?
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This one seems to be more adept at surviving. An 11 will unfortunately miss. And he's gonna try to punch it. So yeah, Darius, you just sort of, it takes the force, but your head jolts back as something hits this creature from the other side. 6
God.
damage.
I'm getting messed up, man.
And he's gonna make it roll for stun. Hey, it rolled a natural 1.
Ugh.
Hey.
It is stunned. Still can't breathe or see, but okay. Darius,
Pull it off my face.
I'll let you roll for straight athletics because it's not resistant really.
God damn it.
Ulrich is gonna attempt to pull
Why?
it off your face as well. Yep.
He
Healing.
doesn't want to touch it. He's like, ugh.
Me of all people, really.
Okay. I will. Can I try to spear it while it's on his face?
Yeah, you can angle it.
Get ready for a new
Will it
nose
be at an
piercing.
advantage because
I
it's
will
stunned?
do so.
You would have advantage because it's stunned.
Oh, amazing! Even better.
Don't stab me in the face.
Say 25
Yay.
Hits.
for 11.
Yep.
Oh.
It's still going?
No. See, as you pierce through it, Darius, you see this small gap open. This spear tip right up to your eye, and a slow single tear goes down. However, the spear withdraws, and you are not impaled in the eye. There we are, and the thing just collapses off. Or as Healing pulls her spear back, it's just on the end of her spear, sort of just like wiggle it around, and it flies off onto the ground, splashing into the pool.
Darius' eyes twitching, his hand is shaking. He's just like shell shocked, like, the fuck?
And you quickly draw a
You-
quick
you-
circle.
You are doing good, Darius. And then I keep on walking this way.
Sure. Gelatinous cube is attempting to hit you, Vite, for a natural 11 and then a natural 8. So the 11 is plus 4. 15?
Nope.
Okay. That creature's dead. Zeldor.
Do we have to take an acid?
Yes, you will do take 1 point of acid damage.
Great. Okay, as a bonus action, I would like to use my second wind to give myself some good old health back, which, alright, back to full, that's not too bad. On that, I will go to Kian and saying, Captain, do you trust me?
No?
Keen, you didn't take that acid damage, did you?
Oh!
Yeah, because you're not in it.
Aha!
You don't trust me.
I do and I don't.
How quickly would you like to save our friend?
Just do it.
Just do it.
I would like to fastball special him. I would like to throw him over a couple of feet so he can get over there faster.
Sure, it'll be your action. Roll me a...
That's fine. I can't move anyway, so...
You can. You still... Feline's
I
agility resets
okay.
when you don't move. Like, you can move after you...
Sorry, I keep misunderstanding that. So, yeah, no, I'm gonna fastball special him.
Okay.
What would that be? Would that be athletics?
I will say that's an athletics check, yep.
Come on, big nugget. 11.
Oh god.
10 feet.
Woo!
Okay.
Ken, make me a dex check.
Acrobatics or deck save?
Uh,
It doesn't matter.
acrobatics.
They are the same.
Yeah. You in
landed
fact,
great.
as you're about to land, you video game second jump as well and get an additional 5
Yeah,
feet.
just Mario.
Yeah.
And I'll move like up to here then, if that's
Okay.
the case with Feline. That's my turn.
Amity's turn. It's going to barge past you, Darius, and is going to attempt to attack the gelatinous cube with a longbow attack. 13 is going to hit, 6 points of damage. Kin.
I'm going to move up to here. Right behind Amity. And I am going to shoot the cube.
Okay.
Pew.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. And bonus action reload.
You see her flinch and she like turns around to look at you. Vite. Rich.
I am, yeah. Sorry, my little girl was just asking me for
No
food.
worries.
Right, yeah, just recklessly carrying on.
Alright. Yep. Nice damage.
Yay, me!
What was max too?
Yeah. So Strong is going to 40 feet here. He's just going to throw a dart at it. Yep, just sinks into it and starts floating in the middle. Alright, that is dead. Darius.
Okay. Darius, shakily puts his hand up to his face, feels there's nothing there, draws a couple circles on his face.
Yep.
And slowly just turns around, trying to orientate himself again. Oh, okay, I'm good. He's breathing again. Then he's gonna move here and right behind Healing and try to fireball cube thingy.
Alright.
God, why do I suck?
It hits.
Okay, that's it. What?
It's a giant floating cube. It's not hard to hit.
Well, 2 then.
Yep, you see it hits and sizzles. It hits though. Ulrich is going to come down here. He's going to pull out his short bow and sling. Hits for 2 damage. Healing.
Okay, so I will look around me. How far away is everyone? 30, 30. Don't care about you. Care about you, you. Okay. So I will channel divinity and preserve life. So I will give 3 health to Kian, Veit, och Darius.
That's what can only put us to half, right?
Yeah, so as much as you need up until half, but I can give you 3 each.
I think I can only take 2.
You take 2?
Yeah.
I can take more than 3.
How many can you take, Darius?
For half, 3.
5. And wait, do you want to have 5?
Yeah, I'll take 5.
Is that up to your more than half?
Nope.
Okay, cool. So you take, as you said, wait 5, Darius 3, Kian 2.
Okay.
All good.
Whoop whoop. Now the gelatinous cube's turn. Natural 13 and a natural 17, so that came in handy there.
17 hits.
Yeah, that's 21 in total. That's 10 points of acid damage as it smacks you again in the raw spot, making it even more scarred.
Oh man.
Good thing you healed him.
Mm-hmm.
Zeldor. Oh, everybody takes 1 point of acid damage.
Oh, thank you.
Oh shit, that would be breaking my concentration, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So just roll me 2.
Okay.
Oh, did we all take 1 point of damage?
Yep.
Okay, so drop from
Yeah.
the second one.
Okay, I would move up to here, and seeing as I hopefully will do some damage to this thing, I am going to fire a crossbow bolt right at the cube. 15.
It hits.
And yeah, no, I can't do anything. Also, that'll be my turn.
Amity is going to aim and shoot. So yeah, she hits it and it just bursts and melts into the acid below.
Are we still kind of in turn order?
I'd say you guys are wise enough to get out quickly enough.
Can I healing word?
Right?
Bite?
Yes, you can.
I would
So
actually.
you don't die.
I was actually going to carry him out so he didn't take any more acid damage.
I'll give him
I am stupid heavy. You don't want to carry me.
I am kind of strong, so
You
I
get 8.
might be able to lift you.
Quickly, run around and grab all the stuff you can find.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
gonna
yeah. Before that,
yoink that ring.
Yeah, okay. Just write down Onyx Ring for now.
I will go
Okay.
into that room where we slaughtered a bunch of mimics, and I will try and see if I can find anything in there.
Alright, I'll say you take an additional point of acid as you're taking quite a while.
That's fine.
However, you get braces, a staff, and a wand.
A wand, ooh.
You get 3 gemstones worth
Sweet.
50 GP each.
Ooh.
There is 3,000 copper, but picking all that up is going to take a while. However, you can pick up the 21 gold.
I'll pick up that, definitely.
There's also 1,000 silver pieces. We'll round it up to.
Okay.
We'll say that takes a while, so that's an additional acid damage, but you get that 1,000 silver.
Okay.
Here, I'll run in and since I can actually carry all that fucking nonsense.
I would like put a bunch of that into your bag of holding, just like as we sludge it
So
up.
1,000 silver.
1,123, we'll say.
And I take it like that'll be too much weight for the copper to put all that in the bag of holding.
It would certainly start to fill it
How
up,
much was it?
3,000.
but
3,000?
it's going to take a while to pick all that up.
Like how long? How much acid damage you talking about?
Scooping it up. We're talking at least like 10 rounds.
Oh yeah, no, screw that copper. I think we can...
I'm going for the copper.
Okay.
Fuck it. Alright, then I'll help you then if we can get this done fast.
Alright, these
I'm
both.
going to cure wounds myself first.
Alright. So it's 10 rounds, 4 rounds, 5. Sorry, 10. What? 10, 5, so that's 15, 16 rounds you're going to be spending in there.
Well, hold on.
I have
Let me
1 HP.
do it by the 1,000, so I can make sure I don't run out of space.
Yeah, no, actually we'll do it by 1,000.
So the first 1,000 copper,
Yep.
and then you said how much there was?
So in total, we'll say. So you're trying to pick up all the copper, yeah?
Yeah.
So we'll say 3,418
Okay.
is what you got out of however much copper there is. And that's going to take you 10 rounds. And then the silver. If you're spending time to get it, you get it all. That's 1,194. No, sorry, the second one's copper. Yeah, 3,418 copper. And then 21 gold. So the silver would have taken you 5 rounds, so that's 15 rounds so far. The gold,
Okay.
quite easy, is just 1 round, and then all the gear would be 1 round.
I would not be able to last that long. I would actually go down by then.
That's okay.
So...
You can leave. I got a few more
Okay.
rounds.
I will leave. I will leave when he tries to go for the copper, but I will grab the 1 braces, staff, and golden.
Okay,
bits of
if
silver.
you're leaving, it's going to double the time. This is with you two both working on it. Yeah. So,
Quickly, someone else come in here.
so you help him. We'll just say you help him up until you're 1 hit point away, and you get in there,
Yeah.
and then
I'll help him.
Then Keen as you walk around, you can see Keen's picked it all up, and you go back in. So Keen, you take 17 points.
Okay, I can't take 17. I can take 14.
Right. In that case, then
when Zeldor leaves, I'll go and help to keep the
I'll
rounds down.
tag him in. Your turn.
either
I'm drenched in it.
in that case, Keen, you'd have to come back and you're picking up the items and roughly the gold, but we'll just say that Keen's got it. But yes, you get all the items.
Okay.
So that's
micromanaging this.
braces, staff,
wand.
Yep. 3 gems worth 50 gold each, and all the money.
Okay, I will pass the wand to Darius as I'm drenched in it. I think this might suit you a little better than me. So as I pass it to him,
What's being passed?
the wand.
A wand.
Oh, thank you, Zoldo. He takes it.
Is there anything special with the braces at all that we can tell?
You cannot.
If we get out of the cave, I can have a look.
Okay.
Please get out of the acid.
I agree.
Yeah, how about we take a little small break first?
Not in the cave, though.
Outside of the cave.
Outside the cave? Okay.
Outside.
So we
It's
just
still-
run.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, so you get out of the cave. It is now roughly an hour past midnight. So it's still pretty dark. Seeing the sky, one of the moons is half cast. And you rest up. What are you doing? Short rest?
For now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have to identify things.
Okay, so you spend the next hour identifying items. And I would like a perception check from people that are keeping an eye out.
I would keep an eye. I would also use both my hit dices to...
Okay.
8, I don't have advantage.
That 10 from both hit dice, I think? It says it gives me an 8 plus 2. Oh, that's from 1. Never mind. So, you know what? I'm using the other one as well. Oh, never mind. Back to full.
I'm so happy this class gives me a bag of holding so we don't have to leave behind
I
the
am
piles
so
of copper
happy
we
you
find.
got it. It's but the gold!
I have so much copper in my bag.
God, we gotta split that up at some point. It's that's gonna be a pain.
We gotta convert it at some point.
When you got a bunch of pennies and it's can you just change these into pound coins or fivers, please? Oh yeah, I need to roll perception.
What are these juicy items?
So the braces are braces of archery. Yep. Okay. And
Do
then
those work with my gun?
specifically says longbow and shortbow.
Shit.
Oh, so it wouldn't count for my crossbow then. Shit.
Can I try to make them work for my gun?
If you had a workshop with you, you certainly could.
It's something to note.
Yep. Okay. The staff is Staff of the Python, which can only be attuned by a cleric, a druid, or a warlock.
Alright,
Oh,
I'll
well
toss it
then.
over to healing.
Okay. And finally, the wand is a wand of web.
Yeah, Darius can keep that.
That's it.
The ring?
If you're identifying things, how about you have a look at these?
The ring.
I've got
sword.
I've got a sword question mark and an onyx ring.
Okay, so yes, the longsword is a weird one in that it's a +2 to hit, but not to damage. It's just +2 to hit.
Or
With
the
the weapon.
It'd be like a like Mastercraft or something, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll toss that over to Vite.
And the ring is just a ring, but looks to be worth 200 gold.
Oh, okay.
More money.
Vite, you can hold on to that if you wish, or I can put it in the bag. It does not matter to me.
I'm just going to slip it on my finger.
Cool.
It does not suit you, but it fits.
Classy.
Alright. I would say worth it.
Ugh. Captain, can I just say I fucking hate mimics?
Oh, yeah, I share the sentiments.
I think we all do.
There's just so many.
Aye, what is it, White?
You want this sword?
Is it a longsword?
Aye.
I mean, personally, I normally use a great sword or my glaive, but I have been looking into maybe using a longsword per chance, but I think, personally, you would use it a bit more. You're a frontliner like myself, so I think, if anything, you should keep it. Plus, you found it as well, so...
I'll give it a try.
If it don't suit you, then I guess maybe I'll take up on your kind offer.
That's not an attuning sword, is it? It's just a +2 to hit.
Correct.
Cool. So I'll just change it so that it's +2.
Oh, I thought it was a +1.
+2 to hit, but no plus to damage at all.
Also, sidebar about braces of archery. That is one of the inventions that I can make, which makes it even more dumb that it doesn't work for my...
Oh no. Well, we could technically give it to Ulfric or the elf lady, so...
No, they don't get shit. They're
You're NPCs, you don't deserve this.
I'm gonna make these braces work when we get back somewhere.
I would have happily took the braces they worked with the crossbow, but no dice.
I'll figure it out.
I feel like they're staring at them like,
Eat me a couple of sausages. Now, I'm down to 4 sausages. Am I having to make, like, perception checks to find them?
Yeah, sure. Investigation or perception. Sure, yeah, you follow the grease trail and...
Aww.
Yep, you find all 4 sausages.
Okay, I'm going to eat 2 of them and offer 2 to anybody who wants them.
Nope.
As I took one last time, I'm gonna happily kindly say no.
Yeah, Strong takes one.
Ah, good lad. How about you, girlie?
She gives you the most disdainful look a woman can give.
Seems like that dragonborn quite liked that sausage quite a bit.
Let's move on. How about you, healing?
I can't wait.
Can I interest you in a sausage?
No.
They're healthy.
Nej tack.
I kind of go up to him. No, they're not.
Why? They're packed full of meat and grease.
And hair.
Aye, there's a little bit of hair, but, you know, I don't barely notice because everything's got hair in it anyway.
As someone that is completely covered in fur, I could say I noticed.
Right, well, suit yourself. I'm going to eat the last sausage.
You've depleted yourself of sausage.
Yeah, I'm all out of sausage. I wonder if I could do that with bacon. Oh, cake.
There is just going to be a whole banquet in that beard at the end of the campaign.
It's terribly
Hero's feast.
Literal hero's feast in his beard.
There you
I
go.
will be a
By-
normal person and
by-
reach in and start eating some of my rations.
By the way, Darius wants to attune to the wand.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll eat my ration. I only have one left.
I have a good bit if we need any.
I can probably hand some stuff once we get out of here.
I have got lots of rations.
Speaking of, I can also carry rations if anybody needs it.
Yes. I can't remember if we marked it off last night before the rest.
Don't think we did.
I'll mark one off.
Alright, now what?
I suppose we have to keep exploring.
We could always go back to the Drynna place. Tell them that we've taken care of them goblins. Perhaps pick up a reward. Make plans for what we want to do next.
It would be nice to get back to town.
I am fresh out of sausages, so it'd be handy.
Plus, we'll be able to actually, well, with all the stuff that we just made out of this cave, I think we can use that to buy some more supplies. So, actually, that might be a good idea.
Alright. Back to Drynna.
Okay, so you start heading back off in the dead of night. Again, I'll have some perception checks for you the rest of your journey.
Fine.
Okay. So you seemingly make it back alright. So where are you guys headed?
Is there a bank that I can
I
exchange
would like
all
to
this
convert
copper at?
all this gold.
What? At 1 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would we know any stores, particularly, or any taverns that would be open for us to stay, like, the night, I guess?
You'd imagine the Pot and Plug might be open still for a business.
Yeah, we'll pop over there.
Yeah, because I suppose none of the stores are open at like 1 in the morning unless they're crazy.
How much was it for rooms and meals again?
Hang on, let me consult my notes and see if I made it up on the spot.
This week's sponsor is Harry Potter and
This
Yeah,
week's sponsor
Luke.
is sausages.
You'll get us in trouble.
4 months of loot crates.
We will get your delivery to you sometime in the future, we promise.
we will get your delivery to you eventually.
It will eventually just become a timed capsule by the time it arrives.
We promise it will have visited more countries than you have.
We're gonna say 5 silver.
Sure. And then I'll also buy a round of drinks for everybody.
Okay, we'll say that's 3 silver.
Okay, cool.
And that comes, or would you just want to buy just a drink?
What do you mean?
Or you like buy meals or just a drink?
We'll do both.
Alright, in that case, 3 silver will get you a comfortable meal.
And then 5 silver for all the rooms.
5 silver per room.
Per room?
Yeah.
How much is that total?
Well, if you're paying for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Ulrich, Strong, I think you will share a room. Then you 5, so 7. 7, 14, 1 gold, 4 silver.
Cool. I figure I'm carrying essentially everybody's money, so...
Yeah. You come in, he's like, welcome. What can I do for you? That's not his accent. Hang on.
It's got to be Russian.
He had a weird accent, right?
Yes,
He
he
did,
was
yeah.
he was slightly German.
Oh, that was the thing.
That is, yes. Not Russian. Not awful Russian accent. It's awful German accent instead. He takes your money. You can get, and the meal comes out later on. And then a picture of 2 pictures of wine come out.
Ooh, wine.
Fancy.
It's alright.
I've had better.
While I'm eating and drinking, I'm just gonna pull out those bracers and I'm gonna start looking them over and seeing what I can do with them.
Sure, make a initial tinker's check. See what you can figure out.
You got it, boss.
You are certainly aware that you are able to do this job. You just need the resources and a simple workshop. You pretty much know how to do it. Not too difficult.
Cool. Something to look for in the morning.
Mm-hmm. And then you go to rest.
Yeah.
Okay. It's quite difficult because you slept quite recently, but you managed to, get a few hours sleep.
Since I'll probably be mostly a nap, I'll also pull out. This is purely for theme, but it's fun. What looks like a few glass vials with like caps on top of them, and they're kind of glowing a bit.
Okay.
I'll start working on those.
Ooh. Darius gets a little interested and sits near Kian. What you doing?
I'm doing this in my room. Are you in my room?
Damn it! Fine, he'll stay downstairs.
It's like we found out about the party sexuality.
No. Now, Darius will actually just be downstairs writing his book and still drawing fucking circles on the table.
Yeah.
Will I have noticed him drawing circles constantly?
So make a perception check, because no, you've noticed it's pretty fucking weird. Yeah, he's been doing a lot of circles.
I guess then I'd be
what are you doing?
What do you mean?
Why, your finger, you're constantly drawing little round things.
Am I? I didn't even notice.
I did. You've been doing it for quite a while.
He just looks over his finger.
Right, only you've noticed because you've known him longer. You've not seen him do it before. So this is more prevalent to you.
Honestly, I don't know. I can't remember why. But I have this. How can I say this? An itch in the back of my head, telling me to do this. Like I feel like I need to. I guess I've just kind of grown numb to it. But
that's weird.
So is storing sausages in your beard.
Aye, that's not weird. Everybody does
very
that. Where I'm from, well, I mean, not anymore, but when they were still around, everybody kept sausages and bacon and bread and things in their beard. My ma did it all the time.
Sure. Okay, that's still weird.
During this conversation, you see Strong stands up and walks off.
Aye, she's calling you. Bye.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm sure you two will have a lovely time. Just make sure your ass isn't too sore in the morning.
Oh,
You want to join, Kitty?
No, I am a married man, and unfortunately I have taste, so I'll just continue writing my letter.
Shame. I like pussy. And he walks off.
He will actually grin at that. He's like, ooh.
That was good.
Amazing.
I
That
will.
is so good.
That-
That's
I will
so
give
good.
you that. That was really good.
Like, he will be there like, you know what, that was a good comeback. Alright, I'll let him have that victory as he continues writing.
Darius, I don't get it.
He likes the kitty cat.
Oh,
We'll just leave it
I
at
thought he liked the elf.
that. The elf's kitty cat. Don't think too much into it. Fight.
Don't worry about it, it's weird.
I'm
regardless.
so confused.
I am slightly confused and worried at the same time, but I really wouldn't worry about it.
I know, but I'm actually quite intrigued now. You know, he asked me if I wanted to join too.
Noldor kind of
why
puts
don't
his
you
face
just
over
go
his head.
join
oh,
then?
God.
I don't have the words.
I will kind of go to Darius. It's like, are you serious? Like, why would he get involved with that?
Darius just shrugs. Well, I mean, if you're so intrigued, Fight, why don't you go join them? Find out what it's
Oh.
like.
It's not so much that. I mean, I like a bit of fun, don't get me wrong, but I've got a woman, and I'd never do anything to betray that.
You sound like my kind of man there. As I kind of like pat him on there. It's like, yep. I don't want to deal with that either. I have a wife and a child, and I'm personally not interested in their, as he does quotation mark, games.
I'm not sure. I don't know where to buy the children, so we've not gone that far.
We'll have this conversation another time. As he just like
He just furrows a brow and just, what?
slightly in his head, he's like, "This is adorable. This is absolutely adorable."
Well, I didn't know you two had a family of sorts.
My wife is actually stronger than I am. She can actually hold a bit of a fight, and oh boy, if she found out where I went, she will probably kill me.
So it's kind of the same thing that those two have going on, right?
Not with how they work with their relationship, I don't think. Ours is more of an equal standing, theirs more seems to be a clear dominance.
Ah, I see. What about you, Vite?
Oh, well, I've not been, my other half. It's not really my other half, more of, perhaps what most would call a girlfriend, perhaps.
Ah.
I've not seen her for a long time now.
You know where she went? Like, perhaps you can, like, as we're on our little travels, you might be able to meet up with her again. I mean, the
think
army
it's
sends
best-
to places.
It's best I don't.
Were you sweet on her?
Oh, very much so. Still am.
Well, you know what they say about love.
No.
It finds you everywhere. No matter where you go, no matter what
Well-
you do, it's always going to find you in some way.
Dodo actually
she
has
can't-
a cold sweat when you say that. He's like, oh god, she is gonna find me.
Helen kind of removes herself from this manly talk and just leaves.
Oh, don't go.
Um, yes, I think I should.
Oh no, it's. To be honest, I could do with advice from a more feminine point of view.
be fair, I don't think I'm a good advice pool for myself. How I met my wife is not normally how you meet someone that you fall in love with, so...
I sit down again, but with more like narrowed eyes. Like, okay, go on.
I will, at this point, I will remove myself and buy some rounds to everyone as this conversation's happening.
Alright, Phil's 3 silver.
Okay.
You will just hear a very faint explosion from upstairs. And
Just
then,
hear,
oh,
like,
that's
the-
interesting.
I just hear, like, the roof just rumble and dust fall off them as I'm carrying the tray. Gonna have to check on that one later. So drop the drinks down for everyone.
Honestly, it might have been the other two. But now Darius just turns his attention to Helan and Vite, waiting for the conversation.
I don't know. I mean, her name's Ilda, and I met Ilda. I was still relatively young. And everything happened so quick. And afterwards, after it happened, I felt I needed to leave. Keep her safe while I was trying to find the people or whatever it was that did that to us. I don't know, it's hard.
If you don't feel comfortable talking about it, like, then you don't have to share with the rest of us. I mean, we're still really strangers to everyone, so...
Well, no, because I think it helps. It helps me to talk, I guess. I don't talk about it enough. Have you heard of Goldoral?
Would I have heard of that before, during my travels?
Make me a history check.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, would anyone have?
Yeah, you can if you want, Darius.
Guess I don't.
16.
Yeah, your sort of lifestyle, probably not. It's too far north.
Yeah.
16. Yeah, you two have both heard of Goldoral. It's a mining town, city that's owned by dwarves. Well, majority dwarfs.
And that name was Goldoral, so... I remember some people in my company actually coming from there, so... I know tidbits about it, but never really personally visited myself.
Aye.
And I've only heard of it in books.
Well, your friends that are from Goldoral. When did you see them last?
He kind of like, strokes his beard a bit, thinking back, and he's like... I left a good couple of years ago. I'd say the last I saw of them, after everything that went down, I'd say probably 5-6 years ago, to be fair.
Now, I never put this down, Perry. How long ago did it happen?
We'd say you spent what was it, a year in Craghammer?
Yeah, about that.
So I'd say you probably spent, 3 months together after the incident? Or it sort of fell down? Or how long would you have been with her before it sort of fell apart?
Probably a year, maybe 2.
Okay, so we'll say it's 2.5 years plus the month, so it's coming up 3 years.
Okay. Well, if they went back to Goldoral after you seen them, then I'm sorry, they're dead.
Kind of like takes like a deep sigh from that. He's like,
Everybody's dead. Everybody. Except me and Ilda.
I won't say that I was not terribly attached to them. I mean, my own little group of people, well, that didn't really hail from that place, but that's still really tragic. I mean, as he feels really uncomfortable talking about this, like, lot of people left, and honestly, after the reconstruction of everything, after the it was the Chroma Conclave, wasn't it, Perry? That a lot of people went to rebuild for.
Yep.
Okay. After the dragons attacked, a lot of people needed work, rebuilding places, tending to farms, and a lot of them did go that way. Personally, I never had time to really ask where they were planning on going, but I only hope that they didn't go in that direction. But if not, as he kind of raises his glass, I'll drink in their honor.
Well, I was outside of Gulderal when it happened. Gulderal sits on the edge of the
There he is.
Welcome
He's
back,
back.
Perry.
Welcome back.
Yep, that was interesting.
You timed out. Anyway, we're in the foothills, watching the sunset. The romantic sort of engagement, as it were. And then Tal'Dorei began to sink in the ground. And then there was explosions and screaming, and it's a bit of a blur, to be honest. But by the time we got there, the one we found was dead. Everyone. Family, my friends, everyone I'd never known. I spent the next few months trying to find out what had happened, what had gone on. Read. And I found it out. It was an entire town. Killed so many. They killed her from me. I waited till the night left. And this is part that I'm most conflicted about, because I felt I should protect Hilda by searching when she's not there, where I can't get her into danger. But when I'm not there, I can't protect. That makes sense.
He gives like a kind of small nod.
Darius just keeps looking down and drinking his drink.
Zelda will actually finish his drink. You're a better man than I am, but sounds like you do a lot of things for like selfless reasons. Mine, however, clearly not. Just walk up stairs and just go to bed.
Okay.
Helen tries for the second time to slip away,
Okay.
trying to just like not get noticed. As she like when everyone is looking down into the drinks, she's like, "Okay, let's go."
Ooh, this is the time to go.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you see, it's these. This man comes up to your table, Vite and Darius. Excuse me, lads. I don't know. Could you share a room? You seem to have taken them all. I'll give you half the payment for the night, but like,
I take mine.
cheers, lad. He walks on up, takes your key. Yeah, leaves 5 copper on the silver on the table.
I'm gonna go and spend the 5 silver on wine.
All right, yeah, you get yourself real fucked up.
Darius
That's the
will join
plan.
him. Fuck it.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I got a drink till I pass out on the table.
Okay, we'll add 2 hours on to that sleeping time. So, yes, you speak and talk of small things early until the morning, until the drink finally overcomes you and you find yourself unable to keep your head off the table. You wake up to a loud bang as a large platter of meats and such has been placed on the table, and the innkeeper slaps you both back over the back of the head to wake you up.
Oh God, why?
Oh, sausages.
Oh, sausages? What's going on?
Morning, gentlemen. Seeing
Morning.
as you didn't use your room, I let other people use them, and this is the payment for that, yes? Good. And he starts walking off.
Hey, wait a sec. 1 sec.
Yes?
Wine, please.
Two.
For that you will have to pay.
Aye, not a problem.
Good. And he goes off to fetch you wine. Yeah, he gives you 2 pitchers between the 2 of you. And that'll be
3 silver.
3 silver for each pitcher, yeah.
Before
6 total.
everyone wakes up,
Yep.
since I went to my room the earliest. I would like to do a few things.
No.
Firstly, converting all this monies.
Okay, so you'd have to go. There's no official bank, so you go to the house. The manor house, really.
Okay.
And they will. There's a clerk there that will trade up, but at the cost of 1 to 9.
That's annoying. Okay.
Yeah, it's a small town.
That just fucked all my math up.
Yep.
I was doing all this the whole time.
If you give me numbers, I can give you numbers. So you want to trade up?
So 5,600 copper into gold.
So that'll be. God damn it!
What is the conversion? Is it like 1,000 copper equals 1 gold?
100 copper.
Okay.
100 copper, yeah.
So that'd be 622. So I'll do that straight to gold. Actually, that'll be 60. No, I've done that wrong. Hang on. No, that's right. No, that's not. Maybe it is. No, okay, okay, that's what I've done. Okay, so that's 500. That's 51 gold. They'll give for that.
51 gold.
Yep.
Okay, and then 1,100 silver into gold.
1100. So they give you 100 gold for that.
Okay. Fuck. What was the first number?
For the copper,
Yeah,
51 gold.
51. Okay. Okay. And then I need to sell gold locket worth 25 gold and 9 gems worth 10 gold each.
You'll get the money for that. Yep.
Okay, cool. And
Oh,
then
can I sell my onyx ring?
Yep. Anything that has a value attached to it, just sell it straight away.
Yeah, I have those 3 gold leaf things that's worth like 25 gold.
Okay. Yep. Sell that straight away. That amount.
okay, and I'll do that other stuff later. Can I also find a post office?
Again, the manor would probably be the best place to inquire about that.
Okay, I would like to write 2 letters, one to Gregory's family, one to Rezu's family, and put 10 gold in each of those letters, and then have them sent off.
Okay.
Could I retroactively send my letter there as well that I was writing?
Sure.
And it would be sent to Aurelia with 20 gold pieces.
Okay. So whereabouts is Aurelia? What? Was it?
With the farm, if I remember correctly, it was in the outskirts of the city, if I remember correctly. Fuck. I'm actually like drawing a blank on the name. Hang on, let me just check. So sorry, I've forgotten about this. And then there was talking that doesn't I don't actually have the name of the actual place that she was.
It's 900 copper, so 9 gold that would cost you, Keen, to deliver those letters.
Okay.
And so what? So, well, do you remember where you had the company based?
The company was going through every single note that I have.
I'll have a quick look at Zelda.
Did I actually look at the Tal'Dorei map to remember myself? Problem is, I remember us talking about it, and then I think it was like on the outskirts of Westrun, if I remember, because I remember a lot of the work was coming from the Turst fields.
Okay.
Probably am wrong with that, but I think it was either the company was there or that's where me and Aurelia went.
So we're saying that the farm is by the Turst fields.
Yeah, from kind of the outskirts of the Turst fields. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, it's a simple. Excellent. 176 copper, 17 silver, 6 copper.
I'll throw one of the gold pieces that I had for that.
Okay. That's 7 silver and 6 copper additional.
And silver and 6. Okay, if that's good, I'll just throw another gold because I actually don't have that silver.
2 gold then. Alright.
Lastly, I wanted to get an alchemist kit and see if I can find a workshop to start working on the bracers.
Okay, an alchemist kit you can certainly do. And that is 50 gold.
Okay.
And a workshop within town. Yeah, House of Manor and Letter would definitely have certain workshops so you could all the jewellery and rings. Or blacksmithy's blacksmith also.
Whichever one you think would be more suited to work on the bracers.
Because of more fine tuning, I'd say the jewellery shop. Yeah, you can go there.
Okay.
And they can certainly rent it out for 15 gold for a day.
Okay.
I would actually like to go to the blacksmith and sell my glaive, as I'm not using it.
Sell that for half the price it's worth in the PHB.
Right back, I just need to.
Yep. No worries. Actually, take a 5-minute break there. Okay.
That's nice. Now I have a 0 in saving throw on dex.
Woo!
Nice.
No negatives. That's nice.
I've got at least 3 negatives.
I've only got 1, and that's a -1 to wisdom.
I had a -1. I have a -1 to dex, which means I have a -1 in a lot of stuff.
Yep.
I've only
Did Did we level up, by the way? Yeah.
Nope.
Cheers. Thank you.
Okay. So
You leveled
now
back
I'm
down for level
back.
1 for badgering me.
Oh.
It's a legitimate question. I thought I freaking basically soloed a gelatinous
You
cube.
did, and that's really impressive.
Meanwhile, the rest of us were all just fighting a mob of children of the fucking mimics.
There was just
Not
so
me.
many
Got
of
my
them.
face eaten by a
Oh yeah,
mimic.
you got the face hugger situation happen to you.
I'm going to head
Darius
back
so
to the
far
bar
has been useless.
and wait for everybody to arrive.
Okay.
I suppose I'd come back in after I'd taken care of the horses.
Yeah, you guys don't see Keen until about 10 p.m. He comes in.
Wearing fancy new bracers.
They look exactly the same, but he's wearing them.
Ah, so you finally got them to work then, Captain.
Mm-hmm. Nothing a little hard work can't do.
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to head down to the alehouse place where the Lord of the Town guy thing is.
Okay.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock.
Try knocking louder.
I imagine you're actually physically saying knock knock as well at the same time.
Yeah, he literally is.
Okay. So yes, you knock on the door. No one answers. But your door is slowly creaks open.
Peek inside.
You can see a cleric looking at the door.
Hello?
Yes.
Me and my,
You can come in, you know.
Yeah, I'll scoot in.
Yeah.
Me and my
Padres.
the people I'm with, we took care of one of the jobs that the Lord of the Town told us to do.
Oh, Clegg. Yes. Okay. What did he offer you?
Well, he said money.
Okay. Wait here. I'll be right back.
Not
Gee.
like to know which job we did.
Well, I'll get him. I don't really care.
Right.
She walks off.
What was she doing at the desk or whatever?
You peek
Was she
over.
at the desk?
Yeah, she looks like she's filing taxes. She's like, there's different company names and different people's names and how much they've paid towards the town.
I'm gonna throw a penis on the second sheet down.
Okay. Yeah, you crudely draw a penis. You've not used fine ink before, and it starts to smear and starts to spread through to a couple of pages. But yeah, you've successfully drawn a very smeary cock and balls.
Yep, and then I'm gonna take a step away from it.
Okay. Okay, so a couple minutes later, Clegg comes back. You see the man come over. He walks over to you. Yes, you've done the job I've asked for. Which one was it? The goblins.
Yeah,
Okay.
we went to the temple.
Yep,
with
that's
the
great.
goblins.
Thank you. And he starts to pull open a pouch on his side. Actually, here, and he gives you a pouch of 25 gold. So if your friends want their lot, I'll give it to them individually. You have to excuse me, but adventurers get selfish sometimes, and you will need to have them come to me for the payment.
Well, that's understandable. Thank you. I'll tell them all to come along.
Yeah, and everyone comes and gets their 25 gold.
Yeah, alright.
I head back to the pub.
Okay.
I bet you're all glad I told you to go and collect your gold.
I mean, you should have said that you were going there. I would have come with you. I would like to see how that prisoner that we caught is doing.
Oh, I didn't ask about him.
That's
But
fine.
it doesn't matter.
As long as he's rotting in a cell, that's all that matters.
I should imagine he is. Now. Oh, right, one sec. And get up again and walk away to the bar and buy some alcohol.
Okay, 3 got silver per pitcher of wine.
Okay, so I'll buy 3 of those.
Okay.
Bring them back. Chink, chink, chink. There you go.
In addition, Vi, although I don't believe you've been a religious man. Okay, well, you are briefly aware that tomorrow is the Deep Solace, which is the holy day of the Oldhammer.
Okay.
Very, very. You'd know that because it was quite well celebrated in your gold barrel.
Why do we have so many rations?
And it is often celebrated with a full day of feasting and drinking, which was, although you weren't religious, certainly a fun activity to partake in.
What was the festival called again? The,
Deep Solace.
Deep Solace.
That's tomorrow, technically. However, it is getting late now. As Keen comes in, roughly 10ish. And you see Amity comes back in with a shiny new ring around her finger.
Fancy.
Is it magical by purpose, or is it just for style, I should say?
It's precious.
That seems quite nice, at least.
Thank you.
Is it on the finger?
No, it's not on the finger.
Has it got a really big gem on it?
It's got a generous gem on it.
I think I know. I think I know.
Know what, right?
It's on her right hand, isn't it? Is it on her right hand?
No. It's on her left, on the index, pointing finger.
Oh, I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. Amity,
Yes.
are you left-handed?
Yes.
Aye. Want some wine?
Sure.
There you go.
She pours herself a pitcher.
It's strong about.
Yeah, he ducks in after.
Well, if she sits down, I want to stand up and just kind of coax him away a second.
Okay. He's like, what? No.
Oh, come on, buddy. I'll buy you around. I'm sure he just wants a nice chat.
Okay. He walks off with you.
And then we're just like talking in the background. It's like, seriously, you're into that shit? What the fuck?
I don't judge you.
I'm
That news.
not judging you. I'm just letting you know. You need to learn how to duck. You know, bob, weave.
Did you talking to Amity?
No, this is this is too strong.
Right. He's looking at you confused.
I'm actually looking a bit confused.
Right. Amity's left-handed, isn't she?
Yes.
Right, she's just bought a bloody great big gem finger. On a big ring with a big gem on a finger, on her left hand. So you know the next time she takes a pop at you as you're playing your games, she's gonna split your face open.
I imagine she's going to take it off first.
I have no idea. I'm just looking out for you. I didn't want you coming down with a, eye missing or something.
Right.
I mean, he came into that last battle with a couple of bruises after last night.
I seem to remember you offering me a drink.
I've already passed him a drink.
He takes it and starts to walk away. Seems he did not enjoy that conversation.
I know.
I don't think he's gonna last much longer.
I think so as well, but as long as the two of them are harmless, I don't see no troubles in them, what they get up to.
Looking back, you can see
it's not harmless.
She seems to be nuzzling up to him in a twist of personality, maybe. Seems she is happy.
One of us is going to have to join them. See what's going on.
I turn around. I'm sorry.
Wait. Right, put your hand out. Make fist. Right, and here's how it goes. You go up and down, right? And it's called rock parchment shears. Okay. Now the shears cut the parchment, and the rock smashes the shears. But the parchment can smother the rock. So you go up and down 3 times, and then you choose which one, and whoever loses is the one that's going up with them tonight. Are you ready?
You know what? Fuck it. We're
right.
doing this.
Okay, so both write into chat. Don't enter, but both write into chat a rock, parchment, or shears. And then just don't enter it yet. And then tell me once you're both ready.
I am ready.
Okay.
I'm definitely ready.
Okay, and press enter. Hey, okay, so you both get shears.
Bugger! Do it again.
Okay, yep, same deal. Type in and let me know when you're ready.
Ready?
Ready.
Enter. Hey!
Oh!
Eddie, where's the man who has the crown?
So, you're going up with them tonight, and then tomorrow you need to let me know what happened.
Best out of 3?
I tell you what, I'll buy you a drink as a commiseration.
He puts his head in shame.
I'm going to get him a drink. I'm going to get him a full pitcher of wine just for him.
How the fucking feel I'm going to need more than a pitcher of wine?
Okay.
You guys are weird.
I would like to point out, if any creepy shit happens immediately, I am ducking out of that fucking thing.
Alright, sure.
Tal'Dorei was a married man, so he ain't really going to fucking fully commit to this. I guess he'll just go inside and see what the fuck is getting on, and then just leave.
Sure. Alright, so, you start drunk up. Again, that's another 5 silver per night for everyone.
Okay.
If you're sleeping in the inn/tavern.
Yep.
I suppose at some point I would sneak back into my room.
Do we want to share rooms at all to open up space for anybody?
Nope.
Alright. Very private people.
Ulrich will sleep with you, Keen.
Sure.
Okay.
As long as he splits the bill.
Yeah, he'll give you 2 silver.
Cool.
Okay. So yeah, Zelda. As soon as you walk in, weird shit starts happening. They start. They see.
Out.
Yep. They seem infatuated with your fur, and yeah, you turn around and walk out.
That was quick.
You literally hear me like shout out, "Fuck that!" as I slam the door.
Okay. You just hear.
I think you should have gave it a little more of a chance.
No, he is very specific about not really wanting to cheat on his wife, but he will accept a bet.
Man with morals. God.
No, that's a rare thing, isn't it?
That doesn't belong in D&D.
Okay, so you guys, rest up into the next day. You wake up at roughly 8 a.m. to the sound of cheering and shouting from downstairs.
I suppose I didn't get much night's sleep after getting scarred a little bit, so I'd be down pretty up and early.
Okay. Now you can see there's a bunch of dwarfs in here. There is a huge table just laid out with different meats, wines, drinks. The entire table is just filled with just the biggest feast you've seen.
Is it free?
Do you want to attempt to try and take some?
I want to ask.
Yeah, you ask one of the dwarfs. Yeah, they nod.
Then I will take some.
Okay.
I will take some food as well.
Sure.
I pay for my food.
Yep. Same.
And say offer some food. I will I'll offer to buy them around, like all of them.
That's a lot of dwarves.
That's all I draw, so I'll take that gold.
So you're buying them each a drink.
Just one round, yeah.
Okay. We'll stick that as about 90 silver.
90 silver. Okay, I'll write that as a gold.
Okay.
9 gold.
What did you say? 9 silver or 9 gold?
Silver.
Okay.
90 copper, 9 silver.
Oh, okay. I think you said 90 silver the first time.
Oh, right. No, sorry. 90. Yeah, 90 copper, 9 silver. Yeah, okay. Anybody else doing anything exciting today?
And try and find Zelda to get the lowdown on what happened.
And Darius is gonna look for Kian.
Okay.
Sure. I'm just with a bunch of dwarves eating food.
I guess me and like Vite would be talking, and I think I would fully admit to him that I was cowardly
Yeah.
in this scenario. It's like, Vite, I'm not gonna lie, that was really uncomfortable, and I didn't last very long in there.
To hear that. I mean, there's a herbalist in town if you need to last a little bit longer. Perhaps he'd be able to give you what you need.
No, it didn't
I'm
get
joking.
that far. Didn't get that far, trust me. He like shivers a bit. Ugh. They started stroking my fur, and I didn't like when my wife does that, so having strangers and those two doing is not... Ugh. Alcohol solves this problem. Help me erase memories.
Sorry to hear that. But that's it, they just stroked you.
Other things involved as well, and I watched them maybe a little bit and then left.
What was she weighing in on him?
Right, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very uncomfortable with this conversation.
Perhaps you should get healing to go in.
If I ever suggested that to Healan, I would be the one walking downstairs with a black eye.
Right.
If you've got the balls to say that and to join them, then please be my guest, but that's your little inside job about the experience.
I should probably bear the mantle myself.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Well, they can't stroke me.
They can stroke your beard and sausages.
That's a point.
Fuck is this conversation?
You see one of the dwarves come over to you, Vite, and hand you a mug of ale. Where'd you come from?
Golderal.
Tal'Dorei? That's nearby, isn't it?
Not terribly far.
Born and raised there myself.
Right. You're celebrating the Old Father today.
The Deep Solace, yeah.
Is it gonna end up in a bloodbath again tonight, do you think?
Poor. Depends on old Horace.
One's that?
He looks over there. That one. You just see this bold dwarf who's he's got like, it doesn't seem he can grow hair from his upper lip to his lower lip. So he's just got this weird sideburns that come down to his chin and then grow there. So just where his mouth is, just like this weird beardless patch.
Hey. Well, all the best. Have fun.
And he nods.
I'll just drink.
Darius is just gonna look for Kian, and once he finds him, he's just gonna walk over and pat him on the back and kind of nudge over to a spot in the tavern that isn't completely filled with dwarves.
If that spot exists, I will follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try and look for one.
They're around a single table.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, I say a single table. It's about 8 tables strewn together, but yeah.
Nice.
Really big table.
Yeah, so you get them into a private little corner.
Alright. Kian, have we thought about looking into that note that you found, that you had previously? The one that asks us to go to the pier.
We haven't done much with it, no.
I think it might be time to go take a look at that.
You think so?
I mean, think about it. It was given to us, what, several days ago? Do we really want to keep whoever has that information waiting for us?
Oh, it's not a terrible point. If the rest are willing to go, we should go then, today.
Yeah, I definitely would like to meet whoever is wanting to speak with us.
The pier is at the top of the map here, right?
No, that's a bridge. The pier is
Oh.
more to the east. Along here somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
When do you think we should go?
I mean, whenever it's alright with everyone else, honestly. I just figure that, you know, like I said, whoever gave you that note wanted you to find it and at least get in contact with them. So I figure we should do our best about doing such.
I will walk off towards somebody who I can find. I'll just try to find everybody.
Vite's by himself. Oh, is it actually with Zelda?
Okay, then I will go to them
Zelda
first.
wandered off from me, didn't he?
Whoever I run into first, I'm
Okay,
just gonna
sure.
go around to everybody saying that we're gonna go to the pier,
Okay.
the dock, whatever it is.
Okay.
Just give like a little solemn nod. He finishes his round.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Has Strong and Amity come down yet?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll do the same and go around telling everybody we're going to the pier.
All right. Do you tell them about the note?
No.
Okay.
Doesn't everybody already know about the note?
They
Just,
do not.
Us.
No, they were in,
No,
they were in
they
bed
were-
when that happened.
Oh, okay.
yeah, they came down super late.
Yeah, they came back down after the fight and asked what happened.
Quite the session for them.
Oh god.
Quite funny, actually, the way they said we didn't get them up. Sounds like he doesn't have any problem keeping it up. But
Mhm.
anyway, moving on.
The only one I'm worried about is Heelin. Does she have any disagreements with us going to the dock?
Nope.
Okay.
It's all cool.
Okay.
To the docks then.
So you head to the pier and you look for the lone rowboat in the middle. And it looks like it could probably hold 6 people. Not very stably, but it could hold 6 people.
Great. Okay, well I have to go. So I'll get in the boat.
Darius would like to go as well.
It kind of sounds like all of us
Yeah.
and one person, so that might be Ulfric.
Amity and Strong. No, it's okay. You can go ahead. Strong wraps arm around Ulrich's shoulder. But we'll keep care of him.
Okay.
I just put a shoulder on Ulfric and say, "Best of the luck, pal. You're gonna need it."
He looks at you so confused, so innocently confused.
That's fine.
What?
Ulrich, before we go, find anything out I want to know?
He just looks baffled at you.
I just like behind like as he says that I do the no, which just shaking my head. No, you don't.
Okay. Yeah. You all pile into the boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
2. Okay.
You feel all of a sudden a jolt, and it just starts to move.
Oh.
Oh, is it just like magically moving? Is that
It's slowly parting from the pier, apparently unaffected by the weight of you guys. It doesn't bob. It seems to move on rails.
Is it pointing towards that island, perchance?
No, it sort of goes like this. Comes out. I've done it in blue, so this is very hard to see.
Yeah, I was gonna say
like that.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's almost like it's on
That's
rails.
okay.
Yep. And as you get to this edge here, all of a sudden the front of the boat starts to disappear until it gets to you, Keen. Then Keen disappears, and then it gets to the next, and they keep disappearing. And eventually you appear on the other side, where you can see this small island, with a big manor built around it.
Cool.
Whoa.
And you sail on over. And on the island there's a small little pier, and on there you can see a female just sort of standing there, smiling.
Oh, that was interesting.
And as you slowly come up to the pier, it stops and then starts to elevate, and you can basically just step off.
I will
Alright.
slowly get off.
As she leans down to Yuki and goes, "I'm so glad you could come. I am Helena, local wizard of sorts."
Are you the wizard that took care of the plants?
I'm not really a wizard. I'm magically inclined, let's put it. And then she says that you can see there's these blue tattoos that crawl up her neck and stop midway down her arm and her hand. However, her face is not marked or inked.
Are they very clearly arcane tattoos?
Yeah,
Would
yeah.
Hey, but are you the lady that cast the spell on the plants?
Yes, I did something a while ago to stop the encroachment of the plants.
That's
But
good to know.
That's not
We were
what we're
looking for
here
you.
to discuss.
Why? And
Please,
what would
and
that
she
be?
holds her hand out to you, Keen.
I will put my hand up.
Yeah, she grabs and helps you out. And she starts to walk alongside you, sort of dismissing the rest of you. As the general sees fit to dismiss you on a fool's errand, perhaps you would like to bring this scum down. He's a cruel, twisted man, and his lust for power has turned him sour. Please come
Aye.
in. I will detail my plan if you're interested, of course.
Of course, I'll go in.
You enter into a manor. All sorts of things are floating about. It's very Beauty and the Beast slash Merlin.
Cool.
Yeah, you come in. Chairs sort of follow behind you, just sort of ready for you to sit on at any time. And she comes over to this, comes into the room. There's this big, magnificent open room, and then she pulls off to the left into these two double doors that have got gold lined in them. Pushes through it, and there's this large table with a map on it, and it's some sort of war room. And in the background, there's these shelves just full of books. And between the bookshelves are these little golden candle stands with just candles are lit with little blue flames. Seems she likes the color blue.
Darius is just looking around, taking notes in his book, like wide-eyed. Oh, it's amazing.
I'd be like cautiously, like just checking, like everywhere, see, like just pretty much with my my long sword close to my hand.
Yeah, and as you come into the room, the chairs follow you in, and then just sort of sit there behind you, waiting.
I'll take a seat in one of them.
Yeah, it grows a little bit to put you up to sort of eye level.
I mean, like a magic high chair.
Oh,
Yep.
God,
You sit on it, and then it starts to. Well,
I give my room this, but I'd rather stand. I hope you don't mind.
I do not care, not really. No.
Duly noted.
You do what you like, I do what I like. So, you all understand the general is a bad man, yes? All agree?
Aye.
Excellent. This makes it so easy. Here, I thought I'd have to sway you.
No, he's an arsehole.
Yes, quite. She curls her top lip a little.
Can I insight check her?
Sure.
Just her general
Yeah.
meaning at the moment. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it looks like she doesn't like people swearing.
Oh, okay. She's not gonna like us very.
Not a lot at all.
Well, I had a plan, but I needed the perfect subjects, and I suppose I found them.
Subjects as in lab rats.
Subjects as in partners.
Right.
If you wish to continue, that is. I will admit that the captain is a far worse man, but he is not the man of power. He's not the one that needs to be brought down. There needs to be a statue. A status of power needs to be brought down, not single individual men. I've been working on this new concept, a new spell, maybe you could call it, I suppose, in that I can project shared memories. With this spell, I could take it to a court or somewhere of significance, and we could perhaps get the army dismissed. It's causing far too much harm everywhere.
Darius snaps his book shut and looks at the woman. question for you, actually.
Yes.
You've brought us all here under the, I mean that the general is a bad man. But what do you get out of it?
Oh, well,
Why go to this length to pull something off like this?
well, I'm part of an organization that likes to see the end to corruption. We call ourselves the Grin. She smiles.
Is it like a creepy smile?
No, she just smiles.
Like a creepy
Ah. So you're that group. Actually, I had the notes on that. I'm trying to remember the name of the organization that they based themselves off.
It was...
I do have it here in my notes. At least I did.
I have it somewhere as well. Or I thought I did.
I thought I did as well.
Oh, no, I just have the coin had a symbol of the people who the grid based themselves on.
That's, yeah.
I didn't actually write
actually, I
anything
don't know
down
if
for
we-
the name.
I think we got a name from, but
That was just something old, right? Like we didn't know what it was, just that it was based off it.
Yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think
Based off what?
So we're just sidebarring over here.
So I've heard of your organization before. Question is, though, what exactly would you want us to involve? Because clearly, with how you've been explaining with your magic, it doesn't sound like a simple and clean assassination mission.
Assassination? No. Oh, God, no. That's vile. He needs to be brought to justice, tried in front of a jury or something. The courts can deal with him. The Grin can deal with him. If I wanted to kill him, I'd go and kill him.
Tal'Dorei just looks stern-faced throughout all this. Like, some people are so bad that they do deserve death. Some deserve far worse than that, but
Well, let's agree to disagree.
that's perfectly fine.
If you're so powerful enough that you can kill him whenever you're pleased, then why do you need us?
Because I don't need to kill him. And you already
Why?
have...
But you said the courts and you can take care of him. So again, why do you need us?
Because I'm not part of the army like you. You could play into his hands. You have sway with the army. I'm a stranger. I could not just turn up and take them.
She needs an inside puppet.
Yes.
Although we're only just recently joined, we're more basically than just lackeys for the most part.
Even better. Unsuspecting. You look like you're trying to work your way up rather than bring him to justice. I'd hope.
He's completely silent through that.
If you don't trust me, that's understandable, but to further my point, recently the generals attacked the town of the Turst Field. He's razed it to the ground, and I can't imagine that his army is going to stay together for long. If we could... Well, hopefully he will resign himself from the army soon, and we can catch him there.
How much of the Turst fields were destroyed?
All of it. Completely gone.
Any news on survivors?
Well, I'd hear most of those villagers at Turstfield were used to the hard road and actually tried to fight the army off foolishly, unfortunately. So there are not many, and those that have not been killed are to be executed, as far as I'm aware.
Shit.
I'm sorry, did you know someone there?
Sorry? Oh, yeah, that's it. I have acquaintances there.
If you'd like, we can look in on them, make sure they're okay.
I'll find them myself.
Okay.
So you want us to do what? You want us to capture him, handcuff him, and then what?
Well, let me show you. She pulls out a blue gem and holds it in front of you. She says, I would like you all to take a good look at this. Then she starts looking at it herself.
Can I make an Arcana check on it?
Sure.
As would I.
Okay.
Nice.
No, it's not magical. It's just a gem. It seems to be. She's trying to get you to focus on it. It's a focal point.
Okay.
And she takes it and puts it underneath the desk. She points. She nods to you, Keen.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to need you to be susceptible to my magics, if that's okay.
Fine.
Here, hand in the middle of the table. She holds her hand out, open palm.
Put my hand out.
Yeah, she starts to cast a spell. And you feel it's not a darkness, but it's a force start to cloud your mind. And then the rest of you can see from the middle of the table, it almost like a projector shines onto the wall, and you can see from sort of a perspective of above. It's all of you sat around the table looking at this gem. And you can see it's moving, the mouths are moving, and then she puts the gem underneath the table, and then the spell ends. I can, so long as we have a shared memory, project these visions, and there you have it, proof. We can't just try to arrest him on hearsay and voice and rumours.
So you need us to find him, catch him in the act of doing something bad?
Oh, no, I've been watching him through spells for a while. He wouldn't have known it, but yes, we have many shared memories, him and I. I've seen him do vile things that will have him away for so long.
What do you need us to do then?
I need you to get him alive.
What you need?
And if you...
Oh, just capture him?
Yes, essentially. And preferably, don't kill too many innocents in the way of getting him.
Right. So we go there, capture him, and bring him here to you.
Yes. But like I said, the army's in the middle of a transaction at the moment, in that it's starting to split apart. Those that attack the turst fields are starting to splinter. It seems that the general only has a small platoon to himself now. I don't know what he's going to do, but perhaps if you can find something to do for a week, then you could come back and we can discuss another plan in order to catch him. He might settle down.
I see, so we're just
Well,
waiting
we
for
were-
a moment.
We
Well,
were sent here to take care of the plant problem.
yes, that does need sorting. Unfortunately,
Couldn't you do what you did before and zap the plants?
you won't have noticed, but I've aged dearly from that simple act. And while I do like to perform goodness, I believe I can perform more goodness if I'm alive. If I kept doing this, I would survive less than a year, and, well, quite frankly, I can do more in the 20, 30 years I have left.
I would like to insight check her on
Okay.
that, about her being all good and shit, and
Okay.
he was mentioning 7. I guess I'm just too preoccupied at the moment.
She's saying a lot of words.
Would Darius know of... And he's just spitballing on this. Would he know or have read of a spell that drains power from the user? Something like what she kind of described she did.
Okay, so roll me either history or arcana.
Both equal for me.
Okay, so you know as a wizard, not really, but perhaps some being that has power ingrained into their person. Like a wizard is different to a sorcerer. A sorcerer is born with this power, whereas a wizard learns and progresses. You imagine it's quite viable for a sorcerer to, especially from the reports you've heard of this marsh or this plant problem, that big of an issue, affecting that big of an issue within one day, a single person doing it, very viable. They could kill like weaker wizards, weaker sorcerers. So yeah, it's viable. It could be.
I would like to insight check her too, like
Yeah.
based on her reaction when we are like questioning her, and just see if what her motives
Yeah.
are.
Okay. Roll me an insight.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay, so it seems like she's definitely got a big opinion of herself. She definitely thinks she's hot shit. Her motives seem to be pure enough. Maybe she's been a bit radicalized to the degree that she or like she's judgmental, perhaps. Like she gets onto a mindset and then goes for it rather than tries to think out. But yeah, it seems like she thinks more of herself than others. So
Okay. Yeah.
but it does seem, in general, her heart's in the right place.
Mm.
Just a bit bitchy, yeah.
Right. We just need to something for a week,
Well,
and perhaps we'd be able to catch him for you.
well, the thing is I don't mean to be obnoxious, but you took a while to get to me, and since that time this attack happened, I'm not saying you could have stopped it happening or anything like that, but if you did get to him beforehand, we could have perhaps captured him. But now that this has happened, I suppose we just have to wait to find out what his next move is. And then get him there. I doubt now is a good time to get him. There's a lot of loyalists and Zionists. He's not going to be able to keep the army together now after this disgrace. I'm not sure why he attacked the Turstfields.
Right.
So we know where he is?
Currently, yes, he's at the Turstfields. Oh, well, what was the Turstfields?
How long does it take to get there from here?
Was a couple days, was it not? Something like that? Or 6 days or something? From where we were,
So
at
it's
least.
24 day and a half plus another half. That's 2 days, and then that's so 4 days roughly.
Yeah.
That 4 days on horseback, that would be.
Yeah.
Well, we took the wagon, so
Yeah.
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 And it took us 6 to get here from a little farther away. Out of curiosity, what did you do before to stop the plants?
It was a frivolous attempt. I stood in front of the plants, I took samples, and just sort of channeled my energy. You wouldn't, with the greatest respect, understand. You're a wizard.
You're right, I am. But I try to know as much as I can about some things. At least further my own knowledge.
That's admirable.
What would you say would be a good way for us to deal with the plants?
Find the source of the corruption, I suppose.
Any idea where that is?
You'd have to go to the marsh fields to find out. I'm sure there's some sort of trail. I didn't look too much into it. I went there. I stopped it for a couple of weeks or months. I didn't really keep tabs. I knew it'd only upset me.
Any idea about this island thing over?
No. I've been focused on making this spell. It's not perfect yet.
Right. Did your boat take us there?
No, it's not my boat. This manor has been here for a while. I'm not sure of its previous owners. I actually chanced it once time. I got in the boat, noticing that it was magical in nature, and it took me here. Decide what better place to build a home.
Ah.
No one lived here.
Was everything already floating around as it is now?
No, that's me.
Right. So you're like a squatter then?
Well, I suppose I inherited it, I'd like to think. I made it better, actually. And until the owner comes back, I suppose, yes, I am a squatter, and if he does come back, I'm sure I can work out a deal. I can be quite charming.
Do you have a way to quickly get us to the terraced fields?
Unfortunately, no. The teleportation circle that I had has been destroyed over there.
Right.
Trust me, I'm just as annoyed as you are. It took me a whole year to do that.
How did it get destroyed?
I'd imagine by the General's army.
You got any sausage?
Oh, fuck's sakes.
No, I don't eat meat. Neither should you, really. It's not good for you.
Neither is trying to stop a problem without doing your research on it first. And Darius turns around and starts to walk out.
I am leaving with you.
Darius is kind of pissed off at her.
With
He's
you.
on a bad note with her.
No, I am just there and I'm saying I'm going to the Tersteels regardless if we take this job or not.
Well, good fortune.
I'm gonna give her a glare as I kind of like turn back and just walk out.
She furrows her brows, genuinely confused.
I'm also going to shrug, and I'll just turn to her, thank her, and then start walking out.
If you do plan on going to the Turst Fields now, is it so?
Most likely.
Well, here. And she gives you a small locket. If you do happen to fall in battle, this will preserve your life.
Thanks.
I'll come and collect it and do something with it.
Sorry, just real quick. After we capture him, we're bringing him back here, yeah?
Oh.
That's what she said.
Well, she said to wait before you capture him. But if you are to capture him, but
anyway.
yes, to cuff him essentially and bring him to her.
I'll swing by the blacksmith to pick up a few pairs of manacles.
Okay. Yeah, we can buy them for a PHB price.
What's the plan then?
Well, it seems we're going to the Terst Fields.
Is that where we're going?
Need to wait?
Oh, she said we need to wait. Doesn't mean we actually have to.
I know, but I'm not the thinker.
If you guys have other business, then other business, then you can go here. But my wife and child are there.
In the Turst Fields.
Where my farm is.
Then that's where we're going.
And it gives him a little bit of a smile as he says that.
Women and kiddies come first.
To be honest, I'm a bit torn at what to do.
I don't want to leave this place with these plants. I understand that as well. And I know my wife, she can handle that, and I'm sure Flask is with her as well, so they might be able to handle themselves for a while. It's just a lot of my ex mercenary group are out there as well, so I'm hoping that they at least band together and keep each other safe.
They might have been the ones that started the trouble for them.
Not to be rude or anything, Zelda, but
It's fine. You can ask it. No, if you need to be blunt, be blunt.
What makes you think that if we go there, and let's say we find your family, what happens next? the general's there. He has the army there. They're bent on destroying the Turst Fields. What are you gonna do? You're gonna try and fight him there, then and there, with all his supporters around?
No, you find his family, get him away to safety. Don't fight when you've got your women and your children by your side.
I mean, I understand that, but things happen when there's an event in front of you. All thinking goes out the window. When there's someone harming your family, or am I wrong?
No, you're completely right. There, I felt like I was going to lose it just right there in that room. I like to think sometimes. I like to try and use my head. It doesn't work all the time, but I am a prideful man. But
let's get the horse and the cart and talk on the way.
I am willing to get on my knees to this general to make sure that they are safe. That's how much they mean to me.
And what about the rest of you? Helen? Kian?
I don't know what to think. I think we should go, but I don't want to say. It's hard. I think we should go and not make so much thought of it right now. Let's go and see. Because what makes us trust her? She's persuasive, is that what? Like...
I thought she had nice teeth.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, she did have that, I can agree. But I'm not sure.
How about we get some information in town first? Maybe some other people might have heard about it. See if it's true.
Could be. But I think we should go regardless, but maybe try to see it as we're going on our terms and not hers.
Well, I mean, she already told us that we needed to wait, so we're already going on our own terms.
Yeah. But I don't want to run her errands.
The question is, do you feel fine with leaving these plants here, though?
Would you feel fine with not going?
That's why I'm conflicted.
Exactly.
I feel like I have a duty here, but I'm not going to drag everyone
in order
here.
to make it so you're not conflicted anymore, Zeldor, I command you to come with me to the Turst Fields.
Good.
Problem solved.
He takes a deep breath and he does a salute. Yes, sir.
Alright, don't ever salute me again. Let's go.
And then he salutes you with the one finger. How about that, sir?
Okay.
Thank you, all of you.
So you board on the boat and you head back over.
Guess we start getting the wagon and everything ready.
Yeah. You see, as you come back over, you can see Amity and Strong whispering into Ulrich's ear, and he is sat there with these bright red cheeks.
like on both sides of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
They're so fucking weird.
And you come into the port and he stands up and he's like, "Oh, there they are!" And he walks over to you. "Please don't ever leave me alone with those people again."
Tal'Dorei actually just starts laughing out loud, seeing that. Come here, boy, you'll be fine.
Okay, so you hitch up and you start heading towards Turst Fields.
Mm.
Grabbing those manacles on the way out.
Yeah. Will you be stopping off at the Mortem Inn or heading straight there?
Straight there.
Okay.
I want to say hi to Danny. Danny?
Danny.
Just want to go in and say hi.
You know she poisoned us, right?
Just want to go in and say hi. Contacts are
Yeah.
good. It's good with contacts.
Yeah, okay.
We'll stop by the inn, but make it quick.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Sort of
go
thing,
in,
yeah.
Alright.
check it out.
So yeah,
We give
you
our horses a rest and what.
Yeah, everyone's doing good. Thumbs up.
yeah,
Bounce.
you head into the inn, and she's there at the bar. Seems she's adopted a new cap, a little flat cap with a feather coming out of it. She sees you. Oh, hello.
Hi, I just wanted to see if everything is okay.
Oh my god! Oh, it's you. Oh yes, come in.
Yeah, go in.
Yeah, she starts pulling out food, drink.
Oh,
Oh, please sit down.
I do.
Here you are. She passes you some food and some drink.
Thank you. So how are things?
Oh, they're great. I've hired a carpenter to fix the floor and
Oh, I can see that, yes.
yeah, get rid of those bodies. Oh, that was nice.
Mm.
Everything's going great, really.
Do you have a lot of customers?
Well, the same as usual.
Mm-hmm. So how's the words from Thirst Fields and Drynna?
Oh, it's awful, isn't it? It's so awful. There's so many, those poor people.
What have you heard?
Oh, just the worst. There's all people coming down in. Apparently there's been a big battle up there or something.
Oh, it has?
Yeah, a lot of people died there. I mean, not to sound selfish, but I've not been getting much money up that way. I've been mostly been.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been giving them free stay because they've been through a lot.
Is it the women and children who's coming, or is it soldiers, or?
Oh, I don't think they discriminated very much.
Okay.
It's just anyone really.
That's so sad.
Oh, I know. Did you want a room for tonight?
We were just passing by. Thank you anyway.
Oh, you're not heading up there again, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you must be careful.
Oh, yeah.
Here,
We'll try
here.
to.
And she starts pulling out all this, these a couple of rations. Oh, you better be careful up there. It's always dangerous.
Yeah. Yes. We will do our best. But there are people who need to be protected, and we are kind of capable of protecting people.
She takes the food and puts it elsewhere, and brings you out a different platter.
Yeah.
She goes, "Oh, actually, thinking about that, that's been up there a bit long. That has."
Poisoned rations? Question mark.
Yes. So I said, thank you, Danny. So this food I actually eat from.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't taste as good as the last time you had this food, but it tastes good enough.
Well, yeah, I guess we better get going, but it was nice to come by and say hi.
Yes, thank you so much for the gold as well. Oh, this place is going to do so good. I'm going to do great things, you'll see.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I give her 10 gold just because
Oh
I
my
like her.
goodness, thank you so much.
Yeah, so have a nice time now, and I'll check in by later if we survive.
Oh, you better be safe. I'll not be happy if you're not.
Make sure to pray to Ascendere, so then we should be fine.
She looks at you like, what?
Goodbye.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so you head out. She goes to the door and starts waving at you with like a little hanky.
Like a handkerchief,
yeah,
yeah.
handkerchief. Oh, bye. Yeah, dabs at her eyes.
Wave.
Yeah, Edir and the rest of the horses got a bit of a feed.
So I tell the others. I guess you didn't follow in, maybe, but I tell them.
I didn't.
No, I tell them about the information I got.
Okay.
Shit, then it's all true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, can I have perception checks, please?
Yes, sir.
Dokily dokily.
Okay.
It's like 14 is the highest.
Amazing.
Okay. So the first day, nothing really happens. This would be the third day technically. Darius, can you make me another Christmas saving throw?
Shit. Oh, okay,
Oh,
sure.
no.
Charisma?
Yes, please. Okay. You are no longer twitching.
Oh, thank God.
Whatever was affected you has seemingly passed away. But however, on your night's rest, it's not like you're asleep. Rather than it's like you're laying there. Your eyes are open, and it looks like the inside of your eyelids there's this movement, and it kind of stress you out a bit.
Yeah, probably gets very little sleep that night.
You really shouldn't have looked into those tentacles.
I shouldn't have. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the first day. Okay, so you can have another round of perception checks from everyone.
At 20.
3!
Oh, it's been a bit slow for me. Okay, there
Yeah, I
is.
was being slow.
Oh,
So-
there we go.
So Zelda and Darius, you can see a car approaching along with some hunched figures. Zelda, your eyes, you lock onto that.
Zoom.
Yep. You look onto that first one, and you can see what looks like two gnolls in front of a carriage, and they're just sort of walking in front of this cart.
I will immediately wake everybody up.
This is on your day's travel. Yeah, you're
Okay,
traveling. Yeah.
travel. Oh, okay. Eyes up, people. Nose.
Can we try to avoid
That's not
them?
what it is.
They're on the main road, so you'd have to go off. It seems they've seen you. Though they don't seem to be running at you or anything.
Okay.
Do they seem to be like getting ready to fight or anything?
It looks like they're armed.
I will have my crossbow by my side.
Okay.
How far away are
I
we?
stay seated.
At least 400, 500 foot off.
Okay, I'll just set up and get ready to shoot.
Okay.
And Darius just has his spellbook in his lap.
They see you sort of preparing, and they do the same. They seem to get their longbows ready. They start to move onto the left side of the cart for you to use it as cover. The cart's still moving, however.
When we're within 500 feet, I'll take a shot.
Okay.
I will as well.
So it'll be disadvantage for you, Zelda.
Okay.
It's disadvantage for me as well.
Okay, sure, go for it.
Like I'm driving as well, so I think I'd advantage. 12.
Okay.
11.
So they both hit the cart and ping off, and you hear, "What the fuck? Stop!"
That's good.
And you see the cart stops, and they both peek round the edge. "You gonna shoot us again?"
Depends, really. Where you come from?
Turstfields.
Well, isn't that a coincidence? We're heading up there myself. Now, you are going to give me all the information that I desire about the Terse Fields, or this is not going to end very well.
Right. You're not gonna kill me if I tell you what happened.
Depends how involved you was in it. I'll have to find out by your answers.
You're part of the army, right?
Not anymore.
In that case, we were defending the town.
Insight check.
Insight
Yeah.
fucking
Okay.
check.
These are actual proper gnolls, yeah?
Yeah.
0.
Nice.
Ooh, 10.
Can anyone participate in this?
Yeah? You're all hearing it.
Please tell me something gets a better than a 10 or a 0. Thank
Yay!
Keelan and Darius.
Helan and Darius, strangely, you believe these creatures.
Okay.
What?
Right, we're coming closer now, so don't shoot us.
Darius.
I'm still
reaches
staying
over
trained
and
I
on
am
them.
loading
touches
across
Zeldo's
Yeah.
shoulder.
We've got kids.
Zeldo, hold up for a moment.
That wasn't a threat. As in, we have children that we don't want to die.
As like Darius touches his shoulder, I kind of like tap it. Very well.
They get within like sort of 200 feet, and they lay their longbows down, start heading towards you. Right. What do you want to know?
Tell me about the reasons why the Turstfields were attacked. Tell me
Well-
about any survivors that you know.
Well, you were part of the army, weren't you?
I wasn't involved in that attack.
No, but you're part of the army, aren't you?
Yes.
And you know they don't like gnolls.
But
Well-
they attacked the entire Turstfields just because of you gnolls.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you know, but
Oh, I know your people very well, don't worry.
yeah, we've been
Not
part
one to judge.
of the Turstfields for a while now. I know most of the other towns don't appreciate us, but Turstfields, if it weren't for us actually, Turstfields would have been overrun quite a while ago, and we'd be defending them, training. And the army weren't allowed into the Turstfields because we were there. We knew they'd attack, so when they found us, they attacked the town and just killed everyone, really.
Everyone, including you gnolls. Why would they?
Oh, especially us fucking gnolls. Oh, they
I mean,
fucking
if
love
they
that.
I mean, if they had an issue with you, why would they be attacking civilians?
We're part of the fields. We're part of the Turstfields. We are literally like the defending force. And the civilians were willing to put up their life because we've been so helpful over the years. I mean, like generations. We're not just gone there recently. We're like the foundation. Well, we were. It's fucked now. Ain't no point going there.
As I go to him, the people that were helping you to defend, did they have this insignia with them at all? And I'll show him the fallen crown insignia.
Look, I'd love to help, but like, there's a lot of people that were there. There's a lot of soldiers.
Was there a woman with long white hair and a little girl and a young man with a blue turban on?
Oh, fuck.
Has
let
a
me-
bit of an accent on him.
Let me think. Oh, I wish I could help you, mister, but us gnolls ain't got good thinking heads, or remembering heads, or good heads, actually. But we try to help everyone, and in fact, have a look. And he's like beckoning you to the back of the cart.
Okay, I'll go to the back of the car.
Right, in the back, you can see it's like cram-packed full of sort of just people, seeming to be dirtied, cut and bruised, injured.
And not just gnolls, actual people.
Humans, dwarves, gnomes, yeah. In fact, there are no gnomes, no gnolls in there. These people, you can ask them for yourself. We didn't capture them. We'd sneak them out of town.
I'll kind of get on like one knee and saying, "Is everything that this gentleman's been saying is true?"
You see a few people with testaments say, yeah, they've been helpful. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for them.
But I apologise then for my preassumptions then. I hope you can forgive me as I throw across 5 gold to the gnoll.
No, I don't want that. No, you keep that. That
You're
feels...
going to need that to keep these civilians safe.
Oh, go on then. He picks it up.
Now, have any of you, I'll relay the information to them, see if they have seen
Okay.
any of them. It's like, or at least anyone with this insignia at all. Any help that you give would be most useful.
So one of the men stepped forward. He goes, Aurelia, yes, we know Aurelia.
Where is she?
She was part of the defense force. I don't know if she survived or not.
Shit, why did you get involved?
We were defending the gnolls. They've done so much for us over the years.
Oh,
But
fuck.
she had a friend, right?
Yes.
Young
Al.
Yes, Yes, he took her daughter, and I believe they've been hiding out in one of the stores there underneath his own store. In fact.
God God, Veronica's safe.
That's right.
You'd be most helpful, thank you.
Did she mean anything to you?
She's my daughter.
I'm sorry. I just hope.
Anyway, you need to go and get to safety, all of you.
Yes, thank you, and good luck.
Thank you.
Alright, that's enough speaking time. Up we go. And he lifts up the back of the cart.
Yeah, as I'll get back on the wagon.
You see the knoll still looking at you, Keen, and he goes, "You, stop fucking aiming at me now!"
I haven't been this whole time.
Okay. You see he's eyeing your gun, though. He seems really mighty impressed with it.
I've just been sitting in the cart now with my head in my hand.
Those two sort of get in front of the cart again, and then there's another two that are actually driving the cart. Right, well, thank you for the gold, and I don't actually know. Fucking, oh god.
Just on your way, you.
Yeah, it's a shit show.
I'm really happy I missed.
Yeah, I am as well.
Okay, and they start to head off towards the Waterman.
I'll call back. Tell her to not give you the poison food.
What?
It's just she'll understand. Tell them we sent you.
Alright, I will tell them we sent you. They fade off.
Darius waits for Zeldar to get back. Any news?
My wife is part of the defending forces of the Terse Fields. It seems like a lot of them stayed behind to protect a bunch of the civilians that slaughtered, so I have no idea if Aurelia is alive, but from how it sounds like, Flask took my little girl away to one of the storehouses. So, whether or not they've stored themselves up there, or he's like putting a hand over his head at this point. I don't know. Normally raids like this don't end up very well, considering how big the army is, and I've been on the other side of this situation. I know how easy it is to clear out like that.
Fretting about it, let's get a move on, right?
Yes.
You want to go see if your family's doing all right?
I ask though, when we capture the general, that I may not be involved, because I fear that I would not be able to restrain myself from killing that man.
We don't even know if he's there, but
it's fine.
Yeah. Let's go.
So, make me another round of perception checks as you finish this night.
20.
7.
Okay, again, this day goes quite smoothly. However, towards the end of it, things are starting to get a bit darker. However, you can see the smoke coming from the town. You can just see the walls that look charred black, complete contrast to when you last saw it. And about, it seems from like a mile up to the gates, it seems like there's been people that have been shot from behind, so just strewn about. You start heading further in. You're about 2-3 miles away from the actual town itself. When you sort of come to rest, do you want to just push forth into the town, or do you want to rest up for the day?
I want to push.
Okay.
If we need a rest, we need a rest, though.
We're not that far out.
I think I'll be okay.
I can keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we get to town.
Okay. So you push a bit further. You're not heading into it. It's about 10:30, 11. And as you head in, you see these two guards, part of the UGDA, sort of step forth. Get a good look at you. They can tell you're military and sort of beckon you in. Yeah, one of the men steps forward. Can we take the cart for you?
No, that won't be necessary. We'll keep it with us.
Okay. Sir? And he nods. Yeah, and you head in.
Darius leans over to Zeldor before they go any further. Try and keep it cool for now. Let's not get too out of hand until we find out more information.
So you head into what is essentially a carcass of a town. There are now inside, there's no bodies on the floor inside. It just seems like they've shot down the sort of runners or deserters or whatever as they've been heading out. And they've just left those bodies as a warning. Whereas the one inside the town, it seems to be cleared up. It seems like a lot of the army men have been tasked for reconstruction or just to get rid of buildings. And you're just sort of heading through the town now. Anywhere you want to particularly head?
Can I just, like, if we pass a soldier or anything, can I just pop down and ask if the general's in?
Okay, yeah, you pop down. Oh, the general. Yes, he's currently held up in the keep.
Thank you.
Points over to what looks like a hastily constructed wooden keep.
Okay.
Since I lived here and all that, would I know exactly when the Knolls are speaking of, like, one of the storehouses? Would I know exactly which one they're talking about?
Give me a perception check, because this is not like it used to be.
Okay. 18.
Okay. So yeah, you see flasks, and it's then it's got a comma, flasks question mark. And this, it seems to be his storehouse, or his store. However, it looks like it's been sailed by a rock, and it's also been burnt.
I would at least, I guess I'd question one of the guards then, saying, Oi, do you know where the stragglers went off to at all?
Oh, this one? No, we didn't check this building, not yet. Yeah, you can check it if you want.
Sure. I'll let you know if I find anything, as I'll investigate through out there to see if they, like, Flask. I imagine he'd leave me a note or something, or at least some sort of clue.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you head in. Roll me investigation check with advantage.
Okie dokie. Gotta do that with the advantage.
I guess the rest of us are staying on the cart.
But he jumps off.
I'll go in with you.
Okay.
11.
So yeah, you can
Darius is staying on the cart.
see Zeldor's looking around for something.
I will help.
Sure. Roll me investigation check.
$13.
Okay. Yeah, you enter in. Doesn't see you walk around, sort of look for notes or any signs of life, but you don't see or hear anything that you've picked up. Perhaps when it's lighter, you could come back and look again.
So,
Okay.
need to leave any message at all. Come on. Where would he put something? Where would he hide them?
You saying that out loud?
No, I'm kind of whispering that with
Okay.
obviously with Kian.
Okay.
So I did maybe I need to investigate this in the morning.
Can I just put my ear to the floor and see if I hear anything?
Sure. Roll me a perception check. Nope.
Oh, 6.
Yeah, there's
Damn.
no noise down there.
Okay.
I guess then I would walk out then, and I'd inform the soldier. Nothing of valuable evidence has been found.
What? Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Right. Cheers.
As I get back on the cart.
Okay.
Real quick, did that locket I was given require attunement?
No.
Okay. Hey, so the general's in the wooden keep over there. Zeldor's family's nowhere to be found. What'd you like to do?
Firstly, I feel like maybe we should go and get some information from the general and find out what exactly went down.
Are you sure you want to do that? It seems like a mighty, big thing to do, talking to the general straight to him, especially since he basically had the captain send us on a mission to Drynna.
The information that we can find may be useful. And though, I will not be doing the talking because, you know.
I also seem to have a bit of a reputation for not enjoying this type of work, so I might not be much help in there. That might have been why they sent us away.
Question is then, who'd we really say then? Because I'm pretty sure they have information from me, where I come from, so I'm sure that they won't trust me if I start asking about things that don't involve really start coming out of left field from me.
How far away is that soldier that we were just talking to?
He's got about 10 feet away now. He's looking through a pile of rubble.
Hey, soldier.
Alright, geez.
Darius is gonna turn around and call out to him.
And he turns around. What's up?
We're looking, we're keeping the prisoners, in case we find any. Do you mind pointing me in the direction? In case we find any, we can head them on over there.
Well, obviously the keep, innit?
Is that what you're keeping them?
He just scoffs. Well, yeah, where else we put him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good point.
That's the one that don't fight. Ones that fight get put down.
Of course. Thank you. He just turns back to them.
Mm.
Well, looks like you might not be too far off. I mean, if your wife is still alive, she's probably going to be at the keep.
She's a tough bitch, but I don't think they would actually try and let her try and capture her living. They're too proud for that.
You'd be surprised.
Surprised me a number
just yet.
You hear, Amity, are you sure this is wise?
You want to leave, then leave. This doesn't concern the two of you.
No, we're happy to help. This is wrong, we agree. But the general is not going to like you rebelling.
Then we'll have to do it in a way that we don't get caught.
Oh. She looks at Strong and he just nods.
Sounds like a heist.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Let's go. Boom, 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 boom.
In the evening, we heist.
I figure we should probably stay here in this little flask shop for the night then. And then, because I would imagine Sandra's about to pass out on her computer.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I didn't realise how late it was.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so you head up into the flask shop.
That's what's set up there.
Okay, it's mostly ashen, but you sort of clear a space. In that case, as you start setting up shop, can I have you all roll me perception checks?
Real quick, can we position the cart to possibly be blocking the windows?
Yep, sure.
Cool. Just in case.
Okay.
And then we'll drop any curtains if there's any still standing there.
I mean, the top of the building's essentially burnt
just
off and then
taken off,
collapsed
right?
off backwards. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
We'll lock up the place as best we can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like literally just start blocking up windows, like using the cart to block some windows and stuff.
Imagine we just try and close the door and it just turns into ash.
It just like falls apart. You turn the knot.
There is no door, but yeah. It's mostly pillars and beams, but yeah, and it's what's left of a shop. It seems like this probably went up quite volatile, considering it had potions in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you start to lay to rest, Helen, you put your head down, and you hear a soft whimper. Then you hear a man's voice say, "Veronica, please."
I knew it.
And that is where we'll end tonight.
Yeah.
My little girl's down
Me and Zelda don't hear that with 19s, do we?
I mean, no, they. Oh my god, they rolled so fucking well. It was when you guys rolled perception checks. I was like, here we go. This is. She's not going to make a natural 20. Oh well, she's not making a noise then. She's a good little girl.
Yeah. Mom taught her right. You keep your fucking mouth shut when people
I
approach.
knew they were in the goddamn floor,
Yeah.
too.
So you get submachine guns and start shooting into the ground, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it works.